Let's get it! Episode 7. Are we on episode 7? Is it 7?
Lucky number 7.
Episode 7 of the Free Talk Podcast. I'll go by the name of Glorious Sin.
DHPOV.
Your boy Will, aka Show Off.
Alright, so we're gonna get right into that no frauds? Or is that where y'all wanna go to first since we fresh off the listen?
Alright.
You know, get right into it?
I like No Frauds, to be honest with you. I liked it.
Got it.
It was catchy. It was bouncy.
Check.
Put my boy Drake on that
Check.
John. Wayne shouldn't have been on that John. Even though, you know, Wayne, I love you. You know, you
Wayne
one of
the
my,
GOAT, but you
one
gotta
of my
sit this
favorite
one out,
rappers,
bro.
but you should have stayed off. You should have just talked your shit like Birdman or something, or Diddy at the
rub
end.
hands, or rub his hands.
Because right
talk
now
his
you
big
sounded like Diddy at the end,
shit. Yeah,
and I don't, you know, I don't really, you know, you sound like Diddy rapping, and I don't think you should have did that.
So I don't want to get into the Wayne Wash, but
Yeah.
or so I guess let's get into the track. So me personally, I fuck with the song if it was just a song. Like if it wasn't like and maybe she hadn't anticipated being a diss track because she was actually throwing shots at Remy on there.
right? Yeah, she was.
So with the fact that it's now a diss track, I think it's got to be like Scotty. Like Scotty, we said if he want to be in the greats, he a bum. But if you want to stay with the okay players, he great. So
Who, Nicki?
Scotty. So I'm saying if
Who's Scotty though?
the
Nicki?
song. So if the song was a regular song, I think it'll be very good. But if it's a diss song, it's got to be whack. And I
Oh,
fuck
it was
with
a
Nicki.
whack diss song.
Whack diss
It was
song.
a whack diss song.
I mean,
this song.
I don't think she even responded as good as she had to. I mean, Drake was the hottest on the fucking song.
Right.
I mean, let me just put that out there right now.
Right.
You know, Nicki could have just had a couple more bars that really dug in. Like,
Right. She
everybody keep forgetting that Sheether beat, when Remy went in, she said a lot of shit, but
did
she
say a
still
lot of
had
shit.
bars.
Now Nicki did have bars on it.
She
I think it
did.
had bars. I think the delivery of it wasn't a diss song delivery. It was like a
song.
regular song.
Yeah, it's
like
like,
she could have said that on another song, not about Remy. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like it
Just
was
on
just
a regular song to put on the
yeah.
album just because.
I mean, the
Yeah.
bars was hot if it was like if she did it on maybe the beat had higher BPM where it was more rapidy rap. If it's a diss song, like I respect music, it don't gotta be rapidy rap. But if you want a diss rap, you gotta rap. And it was like the bars, you know what I mean? I heard
Right.
the pussy was yuck, so you needed a pat. Like that shit that's a hot fucking bar. You know what I mean? The whole fucking you know, a lot of shit. She had a couple bars on that joint, but it didn't hit. Like it didn't. When I heard it, I laughed, but I wasn't like,
Yeah.
ooh, like
yeah.
as much as I
Right.
kind of don't. I fuck with Sheetha. I'm not gonna say I don't fuck with it. I think it was overhyped, but I think it was really a solid diss track. When I heard it, I kind of was like my face was scrunched a little bit because she was
Right.
saying
She-
disrespectful
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
flow was horrible, but she was saying it hard though.
Right.
So it was like, as far as diss track, it did what it needed to do.
Right. So I would say they were both horrible, but Sheether was a better diss
I don't
track.
think Sheetha was horrible. I think her flow was horrible.
Right, because Sheether was actually kind of hot.
I think
mean,
it was a hot diss record.
It had a lot of bars. She had a lot of
yeah,
bars
I
in
take
there.
that back. She was coming at Nicki crazy, like as far as diss wise.
Right.
But you know, so I guess it was a better diss track.
Better diss track.
But I liked Nicki's song better. Like, what was that song? Another one
Another
by
one.
Remy.
Whack.
I didn't like that at all.
Horrible.
I mean, honestly, that was her trying to do too much, and I don't know if it got leaked out or the case may be, but
No,
Every-
I think she thought that shit was gonna be hot.
that's when you got to stay in your lane. Like, she tried to do what Nicki does. Like,
Right.
that was like she tried to make it a melody song, and Remy, that's not your lane. Like, you that hardcore, like
She took Drake's
gangster
melody.
gutter. Yeah, you try to, and then Drake gonna ride for Nicki. So it's one of those things where it's kind of messed up. Either way, I think it's a draw.
As far as a rap beef, I think Remy has to win. As much as I love Nicki, I love Remy too. And I talked shit about Remy last podcast, and I'm just what I'm gonna do. I can talk shit on both sides, but I just think like she still won from a beef perspective because the track was harder. Remy, I fuck with that. I mean, Nicki, I fuck with the song, but it's kind of like it wasn't a diss song. So to me, she still hasn't responded.
Yeah.
Right.
She gave her lyrics. She didn't really give her bars. If she would have just said that on a harder beat, I would have appreciated it more. Just like if Remy would have did what she did on a a original beat,
Right,
I think
right,
I would have
right, right.
respected it more.
Right.
Nicki, I don't know. Maybe Remy says she done, because I'm sure there's a lot of behind the scenes shit that's happening where Remy is thinking, this is not the person I want to be against. Y'all the two top chicks. Y'all can be competitive but still have an alliance.
Right, y'all can work together.
Before Hove and Nas were beefing, they were still, I'm sure they were cool still,
Right.
but they were still able to be competitive. Like
Right,
where
right,
you
right.
could be friends with somebody. Like I could be friends with somebody and I play basketball, but on the court we not friends.
Right,
So you
right,
could be
right, right.
competitive without beefing. So it could have stayed competitive without beefing. And now that the fact is beef, Remy probably like, this is probably not the one, because you're not beefing with just Nicki now. You beefing with a universal
fan base, yeah, yeah.
the fan base.
Yeah.
Now the same thing we're saying about Meek. If there's a big industry party, whoever throwing a party gonna want to invite Nicki.
Right.
But now if they beefing, you like, damn, if I can only have one, I'm gonna only invite Nicki. So Remy
True.
is gonna be her hand, like she gonna miss a lot of invitations. She gonna miss a lot of maybe shows, like award. I don't know. I don't think you want to beef with that.
Right, I feel you.
It's just a lot that comes with it, and it's not to say that Remy could have never been that, but you got Nicki is the most relevant female rapper right now. Right now. I mean, by hands down.
I mean, there was really nobody else to come at though.
Maybe Remy should have established herself. Maybe she should have at least got back to where she was before she went to jail, and then if she felt like Nicki did some like slimy shit, maybe you hold on to that. You establish yourself as an artist. Give me a couple more hit records.
Maybe
now
it was
don't seem
business
like
though.
you're reaching.
Maybe it was like that was the most free way that she can come at her
And get
because
promo?
you know what I mean, because maybe it costs her money to get on the radio, because she always talk about how she
Independent.
she independent and everything is straight out of pocket. So maybe the way for her to get publicity and to get people to buy her records was for her to just come at Nicki, not for me to make songs and try to become the old Remy, but I'm gonna come at Nicki. You gonna try to see who I am. You gonna buy my records, and I'm gonna try to make money that way. But she probably didn't expect.
But
the
it
backlash.
never works that way. Like with Meek, it didn't work that way. Like if that was her plan, she has the wrong people behind her, because like people on the internet can say how hot Sheetha was compared to Remy shit, but people on the internet is not who are probably gonna be the ones buying your record. So it's like even that little clout she got those 2 weeks where everybody was saying she bodied Nicki, that's not real. That's social media clout. Because in a month, when nobody cares about the beef anymore, they're not going to care about Remy because they associate Remy with the beef now. We kind of forget All the Way Up was hot, Grammy nominated. But
Right,
instead
right,
of the
right.
beef, maybe give us another hit. Maybe give us another hit. Now you got 3 hits. Now you scorching.
Right,
Now
right,
if you
right,
come at
right,
Nicki,
right,
it's
right,
like
right,
even
right.
if it don't go your way, we still remember you got the hottest records out right now.
True.
Right.
Now we kind of forget she gave us All the Way Up. Like we only associate Remy now with the beef with Nicki.
Right.
And the people who say you bodied Nicki, they just internet people. Like they live on the internet. Like you were just their entertainment. They not thinking, oh, you bodied Nicki, now I'm gonna go buy your records. Like, and honestly, she shouldn't even have dropped the album right away. And maybe she don't care about selling records, but like Jay said, if you don't care about it from a business perspective, then just rap in your basement. Don't be
Right.
in the music industry if you don't want to be in the business
make
part.
money. Right.
I mean, that's some real shit. I just think that I think Nicki. I don't like the way Nicki came about it. I mean, it wasn't Nicki. Like, you know what I mean? I just feel like she was doing too. She did too much. Like, she did have her bars, but she didn't really give us that fire. Like Nicki had a chance to like. I felt like she was like a Mortal Kombat. Finish her. She could have destroyed.
Could have destroyed her.
sure.
She
Well, like,
coulda-
what does she? is
she gave
really that
Remy
type
a
of rapper,
chance, though.
Like, does Nicki really a hard rapper though?
She used to be. I think when she first came in, she was.
Yeah.
But that's kind of all rappers turn like rap superstars. Like when Drake first came in, he was a bars type of rapper. Like he was a backpack rapper. And I know Back to Back wasn't the most conscious rap song, but he still showed I still got that. Like Drake keep his sword sharpened. Nicki
Right,
kind of
right.
she I think she went further pop than Drake. Drake had bigger records just because Drake is the biggest artist in the world.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Nicki
yeah.
music was actually, she was making like for real pop music. Drake was making rap songs that went pop. in a
Right.
sense where he would give you a worse behavior, started from the bottom, and it had a pop chart feel because it was number one on the charts, but it was still a rap record. So
Right.
as much as people want to say Drake went pop, I mean, he sings, but he always sang. But he stayed rapping. Nicki kind of, a lot of her, I guess
Yeah.
her last album was hot. Honestly, her last was
Yeah, but she don't really put out a lot of rap records
Rap,
no more.
yeah. Like, I don't know the last
She's
time
not
I
for
heard
the
a
rappers
ra-
no more. She
yeah.
just, I mean, I don't blame her either
I don't blame
because they not spending money either. Like hip hop artists, hip hop fans not spending money
Nah,
to listen to music. They going to download
they're
it.
going to download it. Like,
yeah,
that's the
pop.
industry.
That's where they doing. They downloading off iTunes. They coming to see his shows. That's where the money's at. So you know,
And that's what Drake said. Drake just said, I rapped and it went pop. And that's the way to go.
that is the way to go. That's not selling out.
That's not selling out.
That's getting a wider fan base, expanding yourself, changing, evolving. It's the same umbrella. You feel me? Like, it's,
And we associate pop with like Flo Rida and Pitbull, and as much as they hot, that's not pop.
but
Pop
Flo
means-
Rida eating.
But no. But I'm saying, yeah, right. He eating, but I'm saying that is pop, but it's pop because it's popular. That's what pop means. Like Jay-Z was pop. As much as he was rap, he was pop culture.
Right,
Like
'cause-
that's what pop means.
because
It's
it's
popular
it's
music, yeah.
popular.
Right,
It's popular.
right,
That's all it is.
right,
Popular.
right,
like
right,
like
right.
Bad and Bougie is pop now because it's popular. People associate with pop being a bad thing. Pop is that mean that shit popping, nigga.
Right,
I'm rapping.
right.
I want that
Poppin'.
shit to be popping. It's
Right,
popular.
right,
Period. Jay-Z, Kanye, Biggie, Juicy was pop. It was a rap record, but it was pop meaning popular. Pop
Right,
turned
right.
into a genre when it's really not a genre. It's just a way to categorize something. Like basically you
Everybody likes
everybody likes it.
Right, right,
and,
right.
And that's where she took it. So I don't think it's a bad thing. And also, I guess to address it on the same topic, because I know she threw a shot at Remy talking about, you know what I mean? I heard your pussy was yuck, so you needed a pat, which is a hot bar. I think I said that already. But about writing. So do you think
Pat
if
wrote that, John. Pat wrote Sheether.
but do you think if a rapper doesn't write their records that they get less credit as an artist?
Yeah.
Okay, why do you think that?
I would say if they're trying to claim to be a rapper, then yes.
But a singer can claim to be a singer but get someone to write their songs. Beyonce.
Of course, but I just feel like people categorize rappers and singers differently.
Got it.
Rappers is a different type of voice. It's a different type of voice, and also it's
Supposed
like
to be you.
right, and that person makes you like when I look at Drake or you listen to anybody, it's like
Like
when he says
Jeezy.
something, you believe it's Drake.
Like Jeezy. Like
You
you,
follow-
believe
yeah,
Jeezy
for his
is out
words.
here selling work. You feel me?
But he not selling work now,
I'm
but
saying,
he still
but you
rap
believe,
about
but
it.
you believe that he did it. You feel me? Like if Jeezy was writing it and he had somebody else rapping it, I guess
Right.
it would be. I guess it would be the same thing.
But would you still not like would you not like the music anymore? Like would the song not would you be like, so let's say we heard like tomorrow we heard Jay-Z never wrote his records and a Jay-Z record come on, are you gonna be like, oh, turn that shit off? I mean, when that shit come on, you still gonna be like, yo, this is my shit, bob your head.
I
bounce.
guess you right, 'cause
nah, you may bob your head, but it's almost like how Drake felt so. That's why Drake lit Meek Mill ass up, because he tried to take money out his pocket.
Right.
But I guess it could be like a group. Cause what
But
if
niggas
like,
didn't stop listening to Drake, and that's almost confirmed that he was getting help. Kanye get help writing all his songs.
can it be like a group though? Like say if me and you rap, and
Right.
like you just happen to write my lyrics, but I rapped them good. You feel me? Like
Right.
is that
No. I honestly, as somebody who makes rap shit sometimes, I think people over, like maybe back in the 80s that was a thing because you were just rapping on the street, but that's not what it is no more. Cause cause why is look
Rap is music now.
Bill Belichick draws up the plays. Tom Brady don't draw up the play, he just execute them.
Right.
So somebody can write your record, but you execute them. Obviously, that person, Carrie Hilson, all them, as much as I respect them as songwriters, when they tried to become artists, they couldn't become artists. That's why you got writers and you got artists. That's
Right.
why you got people who write the script of the movie and people who act out the script of the movie. I don't think it's any different. It's an art form. It takes,
Right.
there's an art to writing and there's an art to delivering. And I don't think that takes away from you're good at delivering that music. Like when Started From the Bottom came on, I don't give a fuck who wrote that shit. I'm sure Drake wrote it, but who cares? Even if he didn't, when that shit come on, I'm bobbing to it. Started from the bottom, now we here because he spit it. Because who heard, like the Quentin Miller shits, when we heard the reference track, them shits was whack, nigga. Them shits was fucking whack. And no disrespect to Quentin Miller, but he's a phenomenal writer, maybe. But as an artist, no, bro. Them shits sounded so fucking monotone.
I think he knows that though. That's why he got Drake in the lane at the end. He like, yo.
And more on that Quentin Miller shit. I listened to some shit from 3 years ago. That nigga didn't sound like how he sounded on the reference track, so that leads me to believe even more.
That Drake don't write shit.
No. That wasn't him writing it and Drake rapping it. That was them together. Drake had the flow already, and maybe he wanted to switch a couple words. Maybe he wasn't in the studio, so Quentin Miller recorded it while Drake wasn't in the studio. Like, play this for Drake. I want him to say it like this, because that flow that he was using is Drake's flow. Because if you listen to his shit from like 3 years ago, Quentin Miller is not rapping like that. Like that whole, might just get hit with a Rico. Like that shit he was doing on the if you reading This Is Too Late, the reference tracks. Quentin Miller was more rapidy rap. When I listened to some shit 3 years ago, like, so basically I can tell that he was trying to rap like Drake so Drake can to help him, you know what I mean, to collaborate with him. It wasn't like Drake said, "Oh, I like his style, let me run with it." That was already Drake's style.
True.
So I say that to say I don't think it's nothing wrong with somebody writing your shit.
I mean, I don't think it is, but I mean, just to answer like the whole point, it's nothing wrong with it. You know, like coaches do up plays for players, but it's just that some people take it as they believe it, almost like. Well, I don't want to use Beyonce. That's a bad example, but let's say somebody like Jasmine Sullivan, right?
Right.
Like she sings so good that it's like so powerful,
right?
And if you find out somebody else singing it, it's not going to say you don't like the song, but it's like, yo, she not even. Some people, like, you know, you just got those ones where like, dang man, I thought she did this shit. I thought this is.
Yeah,
I thought this was hers. Like the people that can really move you. Beyonce touches a lot of people, but it's clear that Beyonce doesn't write hers. Beyonce doesn't hide it. She writes her shit, but then she got a lot of other motherfuckers that write her shit.
But I think virtually like no singers write their shit.
It's the connection. That. Like, say
you need in order to make a hit, you need more than one person coming together and doing it.
It's the connection. If you like the song, you want the person to be singing the song who wrote it. Like, you want to go to the concert and know that they wrote that song and they feel exactly how you felt when you listen to the song. So that's why people be get mad when somebody doesn't write this, find out that they didn't write the song. Because if you wrote my favorite song and I come and or if you sing my favorite song and I meet you and I'm like, yeah, this my favorite song. I feel every word. And they're like, yeah, I didn't write it, but I just sung it.
But the
person who did write it, if they sang it, it wouldn't be your favorite song.
Yeah,
because it's not the words, it's how the words hit you.
I mean, I guess
and how they touch you, like the emotion that it
is teamwork.
But it just makes sense though too, because remember, people always do like renditions of the song. So you might be like, oh, I like this song, he wrote this, and somebody be like, no, he didn't write this song, somebody else wrote it. Like, you know what I mean? You can enhance it. You might be like, I like this song, but I feel like I can make it my own.
Right. And why does that's another thing, like, why does rap have to be real? Why can't a nigga talk about slanging coke and he never slang coke?
Just storytelling.
It's storytelling. You're just telling a story.
But I only think they saying that now because everybody's talking about that now. Like, if every single song is like that, so it's just like, come on now. Like, everybody got to slang coke. Everybody got to be in the kitchen. Everybody got to have a stove. Everybody got to whip it.
Do everybody got... It's people that talk about getting girls that never got girls.
Yeah.
It's singers that talk about getting their heart broken that's in a amazing relationship.
But is that
Beyonce
rap, though?
made single ladies and she wasn't single.
But is that what rap is?
What? Rap is just a form of music. Like, people... I think putting the rules on it and making it more... I think that did enhance it. Like, it did... like push it further because people wanted to like be original and all that, but just because you rap about doing something doesn't mean you have to do it, because we don't question when Kanye made a song about on All of the Lights, when he was like something about, you know what I mean, he couldn't see his kids and shit, but Kanye didn't even have a kid. You see what I'm... But we didn't question that. So why do we question if somebody sold coke or not?
I mean, honestly, I know for a fact that the industry, I mean, and people, I know they'll tell you yourself, like, what you do is you want to create a picture that can relate to somebody else.
Right.
And it just relates. Like J. Cole, like I feel like he's one of the realest rappers because I feel like he really talks about his real life shit.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure he had a couple bars that he probably never did, but he's like, you know what? This shit sounds high. It's gonna make somebody else believe it, so we with it.
I understand that. I just feel like every single song and every single song, and when I'm scrolling and promoting on my shit, I feel like every single person is talking about selling
dope.
Every single one.
Because that's
Was
the point
hot
thing.
though. Yeah, it was hot.
That's always been hot. Like
Even
rappers
got-
always so dope. Like
Yep.
the most quote unquote lyricists are the ones that sell dope in their rhymes.
So selling dope, smoking weed, getting bitches, having sex, all that. Like if you have all that in there, like it's a popular
It's gonna
song.
be popular, which is why I salute and I do want to go back and like I said, I always contradict myself. I don't give a fuck. But how I talked about maybe Chance shouldn't have won album of the year, but
Gotta salute Will Smith.
Will Smith, you know what I mean? But I fuck with artists like Chance and shit like that. That not only are you not talking about slinging dope, but you ain't talking about being super poor and struggling and depressed either. You just giving us
Right.
some cool shit.
Right,
Like that's
right.
why I fuck with. I guess Drake a little bit, but Drake do talk a lot about girls, but he don't talk about as much. I mean, now he do, but early on he was talking about like being in love with girls and shit like that, which I'm probably sure he was. He wanted to get girls and girls didn't want him.
But
Now
he
all the
made
girls
it
want him.
more creative. He wasn't just saying fucking bitches.
Nah,
Getting hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was saying, you know,
But that also is one of the reasons why
I
Drake is
slept
one
with
of
you
the
in
greatest.
I slept with you
Yeah.
in your mother's basement.
Right.
You know, I was the one you could talk to. Like he
Right.
made it creative. Like he made it look like a story.
But then
That's why,
listen,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
got a sound of music, and everybody sticks to the sound. And most people are gonna like certain people in that sound. But then you get somebody else who takes a sound and makes it their own, and makes you like them even more. That's why they're bigger faces. J. Cole's a bigger face because he doesn't rap like everybody else.
Yeah,
Drake
give you
is
something
good.
original and-
Yeah, like it's like they take it and they make it their own. So that's why, like the Future, right? Future was hot and he still is hot, but you got Designer. And then
Right.
you got other niggas that try to sound like him.
Because you're not connected to Future, you connected to Future's music. Where
Right.
J. Cole is so deep, you connected to. You feel like you know him.
Yeah.
Right.
You know his mom name. You know he went to St. John's.
Yep.
You know what I mean. You know he wanted to be a basketball player and he wasn't a basketball player. He lived in North Carolina and then he
Yep.
moved to New
Right,
York.
right,
He was
right.
in a apartment. Like so, he gave you his life. So I think it makes you feel connected to him. But on the flip side, what if you heard J. Cole didn't write that? Would you not like it? You already like it.
Yeah.
Would you not like it?
Yep. You have to.
You, I don't think that would
it'll
change.
kind of like take away from it a little bit though.
Yo, maybe I'm a fan different, but when I'm thinking about it, I'm not thinking like J. Cole. When I see you, I just want to make out with you. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if that's you or not. I just like your music. Like I'm not connected to you. I know about you. I feel what you're saying, but people love like the performance Denzel gave in Training Day. But when you meet him in person, he not gonna be my nigga. Like he's not
Yeah.
gonna be that
I
person.
mean, and for real, that's why they kind of keep it so under wraps. Like you don't ever hear like when somebody won an award, you don't ever hear the dude come up with him like, yeah, you know, we both wrote this song and I delivered it. Nah, they keep that thing under wrap for a reason.
But I think
because
they
people
shouldn't.
don't like that shit.
But why? That's I don't
it's-
get it.
yeah.
Why? That's the point I'm getting. Why?
Everything has a purpose, and the reason they do that shit is because the most people who write rap, they don't want to be in the spotlight.
That's different. I definitely respect that.
They don't. And honestly, why? And think about it though. You're a millionaire, you're filthy rich, and you don't have to worry about the fame. You have the money. So now you can go to the mall. You can just be a regular day, be like, damn, this girl is so bad. I wonder what she does. Like it interests you, but when you are Drake, you can't go to the mall. If you go to Christiana Mall, somebody gonna spot him. And then it's gonna be a big thing.
Some people don't
you
want
don't
that.
think it's some writers out there that want some clout though? Why you think Neo came out?
Yeah, Neo.
He kind of was like, I'm writing all these hit songs, and I can't get no coochie off of it.
But I
Man.
think those are the ones who say, you know what? I want you to see me a little bit, but I'm gonna fall back too. But Neo's popping though, because if you see Neo in the mall,
he popped because he came out with his own songs. If he never came out with his own songs, he
Yeah.
wouldn't be popping.
No, he
so
wouldn't.
I think like, of course, if you don't want to be known, you don't want to be known. But I feel like if you're a writer, a songwriter, like you shouldn't. Like it is culture from listening to interviews from whether it's artists or studio executives and shit like that. It's culture for the ghostwriter to not say he helped.
is.
Like, why does it have to be a
That's why I said
ghostwriter? Why does it have to be
ghostwriter.
why can't I just be a songwriter? Like, why? Like, some of them don't want to be known, right? That's why they become songwriters. Also, some of them just aren't good artists, which is why they become songwriters. They can't actually deliver it. So some of them do want clout, but they know it goes against like moral code to say I helped write a rap song. If you say it's a singing song, you're allowed to do that. But I feel like that's wrong. Like, a songwriter should get his credit. Like, we should know.
It's entertainment, just like directing. Like you
get credit to the movies.
Some things that people say, a director's like, nah, don't say it like that. Say it like this.
Right.
So sometimes Denzel might say something, but it might not even have been Denzel. The director might have said like, yo, Denzel, I want you to, King Kong instead of King Kong.
Kong ain't
You
got
feel me?
shit
Like,
on me. He may have
yeah,
told him, yo,
yeah, yeah.
and then when he said it,
Yeah.
you fucked with Denzel.
Right,
You see
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
I think it's the same with music.
Nah,
or rap.
it is. Nah, it is. It's all about how you deliver it. Like, I mean, this is like,
That's
I
what
don't
the
know.
reference is too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
You have
references.
to-
Yeah, like I remember I was watching this episode of Empire. I ain't watched that shit in a minute though.
Is that the one?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, I don't
long.
watch Empire.
But it was the Lucius Lyons, and it was that song. It was that one time with the girl. She was singing a song, and he's like, "No, sing the song. They want you to sing it." And she still can sing it. Then
Oh,
he
yeah, I
said,
remember that.
Remember
I
when
remember
your
that.
brother died?" And she started
Yeah.
crying, and she blew it. It's like the way it made you feel.
That was the first season. I like that.
That
season.
shit was
I like
crazy.
that
Yeah, it gave
season.
me chills. Like, you know what I mean? Or what's that famous song by Jennifer Hudson? Cause nobody sings it like her. That's when it was on Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
Cause remember, she was
I
popping,
ain't going nowhere.
but she was popping after.
No way.
Was it that one?
No way.
It probably was that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
shit was hard. That shit was hard.
So y'all like Ray Shrimmer, right?
I
Yeah,
fuck
he
with
cool.
Ray
Yeah.
My man said he
They
trying to
cool.
go on a date with Obama daughter.
Is he?
Sherman. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I'm saying like, you think that'll happen because he's a rapper. So do you
Right.
think that put a 10 on you?
I don't think just because you're a rapper, I think the way you carry yourself.
Right? Because he talked
So
about
J. Cole's a rapper.
He talk
Not,
about-
not even about. I don't even think it's more so about what you
rapper,
talked
'cause
about.
J. Cole would be
It's how you carry
accepted
yourself.
to date the president's daughter than the Ray Shrimmer
Right?
boy.
Because
Right?
Mike talks shit in his songs. Millie Jean, not my love.
yeah.
He probably didn't say it in an ignorant way,
Right,
but
right,
Mike used to
right.
talk some shit.
But listen, Ray
right,
Shrimmer
It's how you
too.
carry yourself.
It's how they carry themselves. And remember, they had the song, "I ain't got no type."
But that's cool. I think
Yeah.
the songs.
all these songs is like
Yeah,
that. Popping
I don't think the
pills,
songs you make is
smoking
Yeah.
weed. But I'm saying like,
It's
so
an image, though.
You think that put a 10 on you? Like,
Nah, how you care? Like Jay Z, if Jay Z was Jay Z and Obama's daughter was Jay Z, he would let Jay Z date him. And Jay Z talk about
what about
fucking
designer?
bitches. It's all about. It's not about your rap songs. It's about how you carry yourself when you're not rapping. Rap
Right,
is just
true,
an art
true,
form. Like
true,
Yeah.
true,
people kill people in movies, but if you're a cool act, like outside of acting, it was just an act. Like Jay Z
True.
talked about selling drugs.
First of all-
and he
Right,
got
right.
and he in the president's. You know, he
Office. Yeah, he was.
shaking hands with the president. He talk about slinging dope, fucking bitches. You know what I mean? But outside of music, he carry himself like a grown
And
man.
he's a good businessman.
Right.
Now you say Ray Shrimmer wants to date Obama's daughter. How old is his daughter?
I
She in
think she
college.
like 18.
Yeah, she in college.
How old is Ray
Cause-
Shrimmer?
Probably like 20.
18, 20, some, you know.
Ray
around
Shrimmer
there.
is two people.
The young boy, the
Yeah,
last
yeah,
know
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I know.
I know
Oh,
Ray
Sway
Shrimmer is
Lee?
two people.
It's the young one. Yeah.
Yeah,
He the
Sway
younger
Lee.
one.
Yeah.
So yeah, nah, Obama daughter.
I mean, he
in
definitely,
college.
he probably could definitely date her. You feel me? I just was asking you feel me? Because because you're a rapper, it's like, oh, you're one of those rapper guys. You know? what
I mean, but you gotta think about it too. Like, also those, they're human just like we are. Her dad, it was just in a crazy dominant position.
yeah.
Almost like what's the is it Angelina?
But it might make
Uh,
Obama's family look. You know what I'm saying? It's just the whole media thing. Like, oh, he's dating.
She got class.
They
Honestly,
let it-
I don't really
Mhm.
know, but the way they
Yeah, right, she got class.
She got class, so it may be one of those things where it's like you want me, like what are you gonna do for me to even want to?
Right, you're just trying to fuck my
Yeah,
daughter.
it's almost
Right.
like because when Jay-Z had to get Beyonce, I'm not saying he had to really change his rap, but he had to come
be
correct.
one of the top
yeah,
dudes too. You feel me? Like,
right. It's like, dude, you know who I am?
It's
Shit.
not
But
like it
let's
was.
not get it fucked up. That Sway Lee is popping though.
Yeah, he popping.
He wrote some of that Formation. He writing a lot of big records. Like Sway Lee gonna be out of here soon. Like I don't know about Jimmy. I fuck with Slim Jim too, or Slim Jimmy, whatever his name is. I fuck.
That's
with
the
him.
older one, right?
Sway
Yeah,
Lee
that's the
be
dark
writing
skin
stuff
one.
like
Sway
that.
Lee is the one who be writing up. I'm not saying I don't know the ins and outs. I'm saying he wrote a little bit of okay, and now let's get them information like that. Okay, how the fuck that shit go? The formation shit.
Yeah,
the hook.
okay. Get information, and that's why. Yeah,
that part. Like he wrote that part and shit like that, or he gave her the cadence that started the song.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Right.
So
I didn't know he did that.
Just like I think Soulja Boy produced on that album, which is crazy.
Yo, well, Soulja Boy is in the mix.
I think he did. So it's like we look at some of these artists like crazy from our end, but behind the scenes, like these dudes is talented at the end of the day. Like that's what
maybe you should wrote us a verse or two. And, you know what I mean?
Or
maybe.
Think about it too though. Like with celebrities, right? Like somebody like Beyonce or Nicki. You can go to the top songwriter, or do you want to go to the person who's hungry? Sway Lee, Soulja Boy. I'm from the hood.
Soulja Boy writing songs.
No, he ain't writing no song. But
plus it's more like
he's creative
to the crowd that's out now too. You know what I mean? You still want to. You
still
want to pertain to the crowd that's going to pay you.
They're going to bring it.
That's listening to the music. So,
right.
Sway Lee, that album they put out, that girl is a real crowd. That autumn song.
That little mannequin challenge song.
Yeah,
what's it called?
It was popping. Black Beatles.
That shit went viral.
It was popping.
You had everybody. You had football players, basketball players.
Right.
Doing their thing.
Right. So, we're going to get to another topic. What about Tony, man?
Get into this sports talk.
Tony, man. Yo, my Dallas, man. Diehard Dallas fan. And it's crazy. Like, I used to, Steve said it. He was just like, man, y'all some fucked up fans because y'all always talked about Tony.
Hated Tony.
We did.
Tony's
I've been saying y'all need to get rid of Tony for a while.
I did.
But I'm glad y'all didn't till y'all got Dak. It was it was cool.
Here's the question: Is Dak?
Yeah, I like that.
Is Dak like that?
I like that.
So look, remember last year, Dak had nothing to lose.
Right.
No one thought he was gonna be good. He could have went out and threw 10 picks. Nobody would get mad. They were like, all right, we'll just put Tony in. Mm-hmm. Right now it's like, all right, so hey, it's like you meet a new girl and you're like, I think I like my girl. I think I like this new girl. Now you break up with the girl you've been with for 10 years that you already loved and you shown that could produce. Now you break up with your old girl. Now your new girl got pressure. Like, I gotta make him love me now.
I get what you
nothing to fall back on.
I get what you're saying, but Dak, his work ethic is totally different than not saying anybody I know, but I'm just his work ethic is different than most rookies.
Smart.
He's intelligent. Like, I be watching him off the field, like how he handles, how he talks to his team.
When he runs.
He motivates. Almost how, like, you remember how Kaepernick had to sit down? I hate to ever associate him with Dak because Dak is way fucking better. But remember how Kaepernick wasn't really great with his team. He wasn't a leader at first, and then he sat out, and then he started getting closer with his team, and then he started motivating them and everything. These are all the leadership qualities.
Kaepernick's first year, he was amazing. He took him to the
no. I'm saying he played well, but how was he as a leadership? It's different.
Obviously good. We didn't hear anything bad about him until recently.
No, I mean afterwards we did. They was just like he's not really.
We heard that
he wasn't vocal
when he started being when the team was
correct,
bad.
But still we heard it
the next year. So we could hear that about Dak next year.
Nah,
his first year was arguably one of the best first years we ever seen. He took a team to the conference. He took his team to the championship game. One game before the Super Bowl, his rookie year, he took them to the championship.
But at the end of the day, it's totally different. We can't even put Kaepernick in a conversation.
Kaepernick's first year was better than Dak's.
No, it was not. Kaepernick started in the middle of a
terrible year.
No, Kaepernick started in the middle of the year. Not even the middle, near the end.
Yeah, he did.
So I can't count it. Dak played a whole fucking season.
Dak's better than Cap.
Zeke played a whole season. Let me tell y'all this. 3 years, Cowboys going to be looking for a new quarterback.
No. I disagree.
They invested too much in Dak, bro.
Dak is nice.
I'm telling you, he not.
And the thing is, you keep saying
he's not a good quarterback.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this.
They got rid of Tony Romo.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Romo.
What?
Romo, bro.
Listen, he just want to.
Romo.
He want to be a rebel. I'm gonna say this.
Dog.
We didn't see anything. We seen Zeke, bro. That's all we seen was Zeke.
Did they get something from the Texans? It was a trade, right?
They haven't traded yet. They're trying.
I'm gonna say
but
this.
They're gonna trade something. Like
they're gonna try to.
If they get something for him,
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Zeke helped. He was the heartbeat of the team on offense.
Right.
He kept us in the games.
True.
I will. He won a lot of them games.
Elway needed Terrell Davis.
Yeah, but Elway was don't get fucked. That nigga Elway was
I can't.
He was already a Hall of Famer.
But you cannot shame on Dak because
I'm not shaming on him.
Yeah, because it's his first year, and all I can say is this: we made a smart decision because he's still on this rookie contract.
Right.
We're going to keep this motherfucker for probably like the next. He's not in like Zeke in. Zeke is in.
So, do you feel like Dak can win you a Super Bowl next year?
This year coming up?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We just need some. We need certain pieces in
next
place.
5 years.
Because it's not just about Dak.
Right.
We didn't lose because of Dak.
Would you draft? Well, technically, that first half, Dak couldn't do shit against one of the worst defenses of football history.
But no,
He couldn't move the ball.
It doesn't matter. Just
Because
like
look,
Tom Brady
that
had
was
the
your
same
first
shit.
time ever being down the whole season.
But Tom Brady ran through the same shit,
And they came back.
and he came
But
back.
He came back and won.
But I mean, you can't. So you can't do that, Steve.
Why?
You
What can I
can't
do?
do that.
What
You're
can
talking
I
about
do?
Tom Brady to Dak Prescott.
Yeah, that was a rookie
Get
to
the
a
fuck
fucking
out of here.
vet.
All I'm saying is, y'all saying he the best
rookie
ever.
to the best
y'all saying,
ever.
No, but y'all. What I'm saying is, we can't. Y'all saying Dak is cemented as a Hall of Famer. No, I'm
We
saying,
never said that.
But what y'all saying is he proved himself. He hasn't proved himself.
We never said
that
he
was
proved
his rookie-
himself.
That was his rookie year.
Y'all said he proved himself.
We did not.
Y'all said
We-
Dak
He
is
did
ready.
prove himself. What are
No,
you
he not.
talking about?
You know,
Nope.
1 year.
That
No,
was
no,
his
no.
I've
first-
seen so many players
It's-
that have way better years than that.
Who?
Listen,
Fucking Matt Castle for the Patriots.
No.
Yes, he did.
He didn't. No, he
13
did
and
not.
3. Yes, he
For the
did.
Patriots, though, the Cowboys was trash last year.
Okay, but they have an amazing team.
No, they do
All
not.
I'm saying is
No,
Dak
they
got a
don't.
lot
No,
to
they
prove.
don't.
look,
I'm going on
don't,
record
bro.
and say this nigga Dak ain't gonna do none of that shit next year.
Yes, he will.
None of that.
Okay,
nigga.
Listen.
okay. Better
Because
Listen.
as far as a quarterback, he had to have any good fucking qualities.
What do you?
That's a
no,
lie.
He
what?
can just run.
What?
He can't even run like
Dog,
that.
you know how many
crazy.
other quarterbacks they had that
What
couldn't
he
do
did
that shit?
Is he sat on Dak penis and he got y'all to 15 and 1.
There was other quarterbacks. They had McFadden, other nice running backs.
But
the
they didn't
same
have
shit, my
Zeke was
nigga.
going to be one of the greatest running backs of all time, probably the best, nigga. That nigga Zeke is the truth. Y'all underestimating Zeke. And I'm not saying, okay, Dak, I'm not trying to disrespect Dak. All I'm saying is,
Without Dak,
if there's
Zeke wasn't getting none of them
100%
runs,
credit,
dog.
if there's 100% credit on and not even being trying to be for the podcast, I'm saying Dak deserves 20 and Zeke deserves 80.
I will give you.
Tell
I
the
will
truth.
give you that.
Who
Yeah.
could have put
No,
any
no.
quarterback in
No.
that position?
No.
I'm gonna say this.
Man, he
No,
had to throw
I'm
15 times a game.
Dog,
He had to
Zeke
throw
can
15
only
times a
run.
game.
Dak has to pass it
No,
to
no, no.
a bunch of
Listen, I'm
anything about
What are you
I'm
talking
gonna
I
say.
didn't know about Dak. I
I'm-
didn't know about Zeke.
No, I'm gonna
So
say.
they didn't have
don't
to. They
matter.
weren't scared of Dak at first, right?
But
Don't
no,
matter, but
they weren't.
he
Zeke, I'm
had
gonna keep it.
16 games.
But
to
listen,
find
listen.
out
Let me
about
say
him.
this. Let me say this. Zeke is the best player on the offense of that team.
By far.
I ain't gonna lie. By far.
By far, okay.
He is. Only reason I'm saying that.
Okay.
But I'm not saying
I'll
Dak
take that.
proved himself. I'm not saying that because I am not gonna
got a
lie.
lot of
He had an amazing.
No.
No, he had an amazing year.
In football, we got a lot of people that
Bro,
make
you're
right,
not
right.
winning that many games.
But
with
yes,
a
you are. Yes, you.
quarterback.
Yes, you.
With a sorry quarterback.
I'm not saying he's
What are you
sorry. I'm
talking-
saying he has a lot to
No.
prove.
I'm not saying yeah, because I'm not. You know, I would never. If he
They
was
had
a
no game film on him because he wasn't good in college.
Listen, it was one of those things where they didn't even expect him to be as good as he was.
so he had nothing to
Okay.
But I'm saying this. Dak he had a great season. I still think he's going to be a great quarterback. But I think what Steve is trying to say is, and I'm gonna agree. He's trying to say that he has to prove more because
Right.
you can't
He
base
got
it
a
off of
lot
that.
of pressure
You
now.
can't base it off of that 1 year.
Nope.
Nobody
Because
said Hall of Fame. But
remember
what he
RG3.
did-
Remember RG3.
He had
RG3.
probably a better year.
RG3 was that nigga.
Statistically,
He
had
was
a better
bombing
year.
that shit and everything. Remember Kirk Cousins last year? No, not last year, but the year before that. Kirk Cousins.
RG3 had an
Nah,
amazing
he wasn't
year,
making
nigga.
them throws.
No. Okay.
He wasn't
okay.
making them
RG3 be
throws.
airing that
wasn't
shit out.
watching football.
He wasn't
That was
making them
not that
throws.
impressive. And I'm not saying it to be disrespectful,
Dak was
but
making
that wasn't
throws.
making that.
Yes, he was. He made Beasley look like Beasley was
But
one
how
of
many
the top.
times he had to throw it a game, bro?
What do you? That's
I'm
exactly.
saying that this is probably the only system
He wasn't-
that ran way more than they threw.
I think this is Steve's argument.
have to throw
This
that
is
much. So
Steve.
it couldn't have been that
This is
amazing.
Steve's. This is
Throws
Steve's
he had
argument. This
to,
is Steve's
dog.
argument, and this is valid.
He made the throws
This
he
no.
had
This
to.
is Steve's argument. Dak Prescott is a great athlete and a great player. He's not the greatest passer yet.
And we don't know yet. Yeah, we don't know.
Passer.
He wasn't making that good of a pass.
Passer.
What games
Passer.
were you watching?
Listen. I'm a
Pull up
Dallas.
some highlights.
Listen,
I bet they all Zeke.
I'm a Dallas.
Bro, if Beasley is if Beasley
It's
was
easy
nice,
to like slinging it. It's like
He
slinging
didn't have
it.
that good of a year. I think you're going about
He
the 15 and 1.
did, dog.
Zeke ran first down, second down, most of the time third down, unless it was 3rd and 9, bro. We watched the games together. Dak didn't throw that much. Remember, it took him like
But the
10
throws he
games to
made-
throw
the
a pick
throws he
because he
made-
wasn't. Okay,
he played better than Russ.
but bro,
He was better than
the
Russ
thing
this
about
year.
Russ did.
He was better than Russ.
Look and look.
Was
remember,
he?
Remember when Russ was
Okay,
good? When
all
was
right.
Russ good?
What?
When was Russ good?
What the year he won the championship?
Who did he have?
Nobody.
Who did he have?
Marshawn Lynch.
What happened when Marshawn Lynch left? Now Russ has to prove himself. What happened? It was very hard. Tony, I mean, and I'm not comparing him to the great quarterbacks, but I'm saying if you want him to be great, let's compare him to him. A great quarterback don't have to lean on his running back. It's easy to throw when it's 3rd and 2. But when you don't got to go to running back and it's 3rd and 9, like when RG3 did it, and I'm not saying RG3 is better. I think Dak is better. But I'm saying when it's easy to be a great quarterback when it's 3rd and 3 every time. But when your running back don't get shit on first down, now it's 2nd and 10, and you got to throw it 10 yards in the beginning of the game, the whole game, Zeke is running. Zeke will run. Sometimes, bro, those possessions where Dak didn't even have to throw. Zeke ran it every time and they scored. Every time, bro. So I'm not saying Dak not good, but I'm saying now they got a whole year of game film. I'm saying don't put him on that God level, because you see when we put Cam on that God level and he looked like shit this year. And you saying Dak better than Cam? As a good great quarterbacks have great years almost every year. Every year is a new quarterback with a phenomenal year. All I'm saying, let's not put them God shoes on.
You don't know it all, Steve. Shut the fuck up.
Did Cam not have an amazing year last year?
Cam did have an amazing year last
Then
year.
what happened the next year?
Right.
When his running back got hurt.
When his running back got hurt, it put the pressure on him. It did.
Because who's his running back? Name again? What the fuck? is
John
his name?
Stewart.
Jonathan Stewart.
Yeah.
People were forgetting. I'm not saying Jonathan Stewart carried them to 15-0. I'm saying he had a running back that could get them halfway up.
Get
the
them
field
positive
as well.
yards, yeah.
And then Cam can play action and bomb it. Of course, you need a good running back. Yeah. Me too. So of course you need.
I'll buy one tomorrow.
You do need a good running back. I'm not saying Dak is only good because he got a good running back. I mean, of course, you want a good running back. All I'm saying is the reason why I brought this up is because I just saying he has a lot of pressure on him now, like a lot of pressure, because not only did they get rid of their franchise quarterback, but also because he had that miracle season, people are counting on him to do it again.
Right.
That's pressure,
and
bro.
I just think really what
That's a lot.
in essence, what it's going to fall to, this is me, and I'm being honest. Like, I'm an honest person. When you talk about great passers, Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest passers in the game right now.
He was showing that from the beginning.
And he showed that because he doesn't have a running back, so all he has to do is throw the ball.
He had time to learn.
He had time to learn and
start right away.
Drew Brees is one of them great passers. You know what I mean? He knows how to get that ball, sling that thing in there.
Dak first year, like
right. I'm not saying he
so
won't.
You don't saying he can't get there.
I'm not saying that.
He can get there. I'm just saying.
I think he will.
I'm saying he got a lot to prove.
Right.
Bro.
I'm just saying if he does good this year, because see the
They
thing
was
is,
comparing him to Tom Brady.
I don't.
Oh,
Remember
no,
that.
They were saying his poise and the way he was.
okay, maybe his
passes,
leadership behaviors and how he handled the team, yeah, because he was good. He
and
demanded
the way
respect.
He can make them passes.
He can make quick passes, but I think what they're saying is, like Zeke, we had a game system.
He caught bomb. He threw bombs too.
Bro, all I'm saying
Every once in a while, but if you had to pick, right? If you had to pick top 3 passers in the league right
I'm
now,
not picking him top 10, bro. I'm not picking him top 10.
But dog, he's a rookie.
I don't
He
think-
wasn't supposed to do that.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's easy to be poised when the coach is saying, "Hey, I don't care if you fuck up. Go ahead and do something." Like right now, if I go play,
But he could have fucked up though.
but he wouldn't have got in trouble.
listen,
there were plenty of
but
quarterbacks
he
who
would-
did fuck
listen,
up.
no,
But no,
Think
you
about
had no
Whittle,
pressure.
Wheaton,
But
all them.
there was
fucking
not even
quarterbacks.
on the-
I'm not okay. I'm not saying he's trash, bro. These quarterbacks are
no.
trash.
Dak is
I'm
good.
not saying he's trash. I'm saying now he has pressure. So
If he does good this
no
year,
pressure.
right? This
No
year's pressure.
Guess what? Because it was like, yo, if you mess up, it's
don't
okay.
matter.
We're gonna put Tony in. Like,
Yeah.
And then Tony's gonna retire, and you're still gonna be our quarterback. So it's because you're a rookie. It's like saying, yeah, hey, go ahead. That's like going to school, and your mom saying, I don't care if you have an F. Now you're gonna try. You have no pressure.
I'm gonna prove it to you right now. I'm gonna prove it right
they
now.
still gonna
Nope.
beat-
I'm gonna prove it right now. This is what I got it right here. This is gonna help D remember. Boom. Brock Osweiler. Who did he play for? Broncos.
Right.
They traded his ass to the Texans.
and then we had pressure.
He had pressure.
What happened?
Failed.
And Brock Osweiler looked amazing.
They traded
he beat
it-
Tom Brady, nigga.
And they-
he was going pass for pass. Remember the game against the Patriots? He was going pass for pass.
Yep.
Time score, I score. Time score, I score. And maybe he didn't throw bombs every time, but he just commanded the team down the field. Score, went to overtime, beat Tom Brady in overtime. People was thinking he was the next thing yet because he had no pressure. Because if he fucked up, they wouldn't even be mad. They would be like, it's okay.
It's he the backup. Now they're trading his ass. They want to go ahead and put him to the Browns. And not to say he's a bad quarterback. It's just that he had a bad game and everything. Sometimes shit works in a system. Brock Osweiler worked in that system. He shouldn't have got out of that system. That was his
That
shit.
was his shit, and he was comfortable. Like
Yeah,
right now,
he knew the
Dak
players.
not only did he have, he was the backup, so he didn't have to perform. He didn't even get drafted to perform. Like it's not like
He was the
drafted.
matter of fact. He was the third or the fourth string.
Like they weren't even planning on playing him at all, bro. Even how good his preseason was, just the fact Tony got hurt. So what I'm saying is he wasn't even one of them quarterbacks who smashed in college and he got pressure to snap in the league. Like no one knew and gave a fuck who Dak Prescott was. And I'm not being disrespectful to say that. I'm just saying it's a little bit easier to perform when you have no weight. They're not expecting anything. There's no expectations. But that's like me telling a girl, yo, I got the best dick and pound, girl. I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna make you come 20 times. And now you don't make them come 20 times. But on the other end, if I don't say anything, and she just look at me, this skinny nigga, that nigga ain't gonna do shit. And I get in there and I'll bust that thing down. Now she like, oh my God. But now if I talk that shit, or if I bang her and I fucking make her nut 1,000 times, and then she tell her friend, man, this nigga. And now her friend trying to smash. Now I gotta perform. There's pressure on me. I'm nervous now.
Right.
Because she expected me to do that again.
Again, she like because she talked it up. And now
people talk Dak
they're
up.
talking Dak up. But the pressure's on only because of this. I want to emphasize on this. We are letting our quarterback go. Tony's been there for years.
And that's the part you're not getting.
He was matter of fact, he was the backup.
They're letting go Tony.
Yeah,
But
we-
it's not that they didn't really let him go because he was not going to play anyway. He was going to get hurt and be out. They was going to put
They
a bum.
think.
I mean,
A lot of teams want him.
because honestly, we thought Tony was about to play back again.
They want him for ticket sales. That's what they
Yeah,
want.
Tony Romo ain't selling no tickets.
Yes, he is.
They don't want him for ticket sales. They think he can perform still.
Tony- okay.
Because look, I think
Yeah, he
Tony's
is
a
still
bum.
ranked. He's still ranked one of the top quarterbacks.
I think he's a bum. When I went back and looked at that nigga's stats, he got some good ass stats. Because I was about to bring it to the podcast and say this nigga Donovan way better than Tony, and I put up the numbers, and the numbers ain't say the same thing. So I say that to say Tony was great. It's just he folded a lot. Of course, there's a lot of quarterbacks that fold. Peyton folded.
He
a
folded
lot.
at the worst time.
Peyton used to fold a
Yeah,
lot.
Tony do fold at the worst times, but it might be good for him because now he has pressure. Tony got pressure. With Dallas, he didn't have pressure. They was all boys. It was like, oh, we're all good, and we're all gonna go out here. You can go out and date my daughter and all this extra stuff. Right. Now it's like you're going to a totally different team to where you're 37. You have back injuries. We might let your ass go. Right. Like if you mess up, Dak has the same shit going on with him. It's like you're a rookie. You're still in a rookie contract. If you fuck up, sir, we will draft another quarterback. Because
to my dad.
Yes.
Yeah, Dak
if
got
he fucks,
pressure, bro.
if he fucks
Dak
up,
got pressure.
because think about it too. We're thinking about getting McCowan, who is not
McGlinchey?
that
Who the fuck is McCown?
McCown for the Browns.
McCown.
Oh,
yeah.
McCown, Josh McCown.
Yeah, which is pretty good. And we're talking about getting him. Not to say that he would. I think he's better than Dak.
Just in
But
case.
let's say Dak fucks up and they got to put somebody in. They're going to put him in, and he could take over the spot just like.
Dak took over Tony.
Tony's spot. And McCown is more seasoned as a quarterback, but do I think he's better all over? Hell no. Dak is that nigga. He is that nigga, but I just want Dak to Dak has to go fucking hard this season.
He is, and he gonna have a lot of competition because the Redskins gonna stack up.
Yeah.
The Giants,
Eagles stacked
the
up.
Giants stacked up. They got Brandon Marshall now.
So we get our defense right. Honestly, I'm hoping that that Tony does go to the Texans.
How y'all feel about that? Brandon Marshall going to the Giants? Because I feel like the Giants already had the receiving core. It was like
Now they got rid of Victor Cruz.
They got rid of Mr.
where it
Salsa.
go? They just got rid of him.
Yeah, I think he a free agent. Or no. Now he went somewhere. Where'd he go?
I don't know. He went somewhere, but you know what? That might be the man to snap. But them picking up Brandon Marshall was a good pick.
It
That
was.
whole NFC East about to be stuff. Let me put my line.
Yeah. Whoever
Yeah.
they play, they killing.
Yo, because think about it though. For the Giants, they had the nastiest defense in the NFC East.
They just had no running back.
Yo,
line.
they had a line, and it was just nasty as shit. And then they still got nice corners. I mean, they had one good corner. They had Rogers Camardi, and the other dude was actually all right too.
Jennings. Not,
I think it was Eli Apple.
Eli Apple. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
who
Eli
was
Apple.
the other boy though? Not Cromartie. The other boy they was talking.
Oh
it was
yeah,
Jennings, right?
yeah. No, Jennings was the running back.
But they had a boy.
Maybe it was another Jennings too.
Yeah, on defense.
On defense, yeah. So I mean, they got the pieces now with the offense. The only thing they missing right now is a true running back. If they get another running back, it's a wrap. Dallas couldn't handle them because we didn't know what to do, and maybe because our defense was weak. But we couldn't even score in them. We were lost. But I think I honestly think that this year is going to be the best year of football. Even them Eagles, them Eagles, man. I hate them bastards, but they got Alshon Jeffrey and they got Torrey Smith too.
Let me tell you this, and D ain't gonna like this, and we gonna prove it next year. Guess who better than Dak? Carson. Carson next, bro.
Palmer?
No, Carson Wentz.
Oh.
Carson next, bro. He has the qualities to be. Of course, I'm not saying he's gonna be him. But he has the qualities to be like Tom and them, bro. Or an elite. Like he's an elite.
You do like Carson.
Carson.
Dog,
Carson was doing great with the worst receiving core of all time.
Dak made the same passes, dog.
No, bro.
I will say
Carson
this.
had to
Dak
throw
made the
30
same
times a
passes.
game. Dak had to throw 7.
I'll say this. Dak is a way better athlete. Carson is a better passer.
Now, but people forget Carson. Not even like time. Carson more like Rodgers, because Carson can scramble, bro.
Yeah, he can scramble.
Okay, no. CD, you thinking one-minded. I'm not saying he can scramble better than Dak. I'm saying he can throw way better than Dak.
Dak throw it. He got an arm. He be bombing at the Beasley. He bombed.
Dak
he
is not
bombed
better
at
than
the
Carson
fucking
Wentz. Dak is
what's
not-
your receiver name?
Dak is not
88.
better than Carson Wentz,
Yes,
bro.
he can run.
You're saying
He
that
ran-
from a magical
he was almost
season.
like
Carson
Vic
Wentz
with the
done
run because you
proved
didn't
in
know
college how
how
good
to
he was.
stop him. It was like he dropped back and
I
he
got
was
you
running
right
at
Dak
the first
Prescott on the
down.
Eagles, and you think they would have been as good?
Yeah, better.
No.
Yes.
I got you. I got you right here.
No,
No,
bro.
because they would have rushed him and he would have just had to
Yes.
run. But let me say this. I got you right here. Do you think Russell's a great quarterback?
I think Dak gonna be better than Russ.
No, I'm
You are
I'm
being disrespect-
I'm just asking. I'm asking a question. I'm gonna ask Steve. Do you think Russell's a great quarterback?
He's a great player. He's not a great quarterback. No, he's not.
Do you think Jameis Winston is a great quarterback? I guess this too soon to
he
say.
has
too soon
he
to
has
say.
the possibility. He could
Right.
be.
He got a possibility.
But if you realize this, it's something I'm labeling here.
They're great athletes.
their type of yeah.
There hasn't been. I don't think there's been like a
Dog,
great
Dak
black
is better
quarterback.
than
Maybe
Winston.
Warren.
Dak
Warren
is better
Moon.
than Winston.
No, you can't
you
say that right now.
not-
Jameis
not right.
Winston was killing. You are being disrespectful.
So was Dak.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he
Dak,
was.
Zeke was killing, bro. Or did you not watch the fucking games?
Dog, the Bucks deep.
Okay. Listen.
The Bucks
listen,
defense killed, if anything.
Listen, Dak was Russell Westbrook. No. Zeke was Russell Westbrook. Dak was like Oladipo. Oladipo gets buckets.
Dak was Durant.
You, Will, what games were you watching?
Dak is nice, dog.
Dak was not doing shit.
Dak Prescott is the
I'm not saying he
fucking
wasn't doing
truth.
shit.
I don't
I'm
know
not
what
saying
this
Dak
guy is
wasn't doing
talking
shit.
about.
All I'm saying
Dak
is
is-
Dak, just like the rest
He
of the
was
Cowboys,
a major part of that.
he rode Zeke's coattail.
Dog.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Zeke is going to be the best running back of all time as long as he doesn't get hurt.
I'm gonna give you an example. Dak is Jordan.
Oh shit!
What the fuck is he talking
I don't know.
about?
Listen, I'm a.
Zeke is Pippen, nigga.
Oh my gosh! Don't you ever in life? Don't you ever? Listen, I ain't gonna hold you.
Word.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Stop it.
If Zeke leaves the Cowboys right now,
Yo,
we in trouble.
What?
We in trouble.
You can
Y'all have McFadden.
No lie,
He's not
bro.
better than
No
Zeke.
lie,
But he
bro.
did the same
No
shit.
lie, bro. I'm not even disrespectful. This Dak is replaceable.
No, he's not.
You put any quarterback next to Zeke. He's a rookie and he led the league
No,
in
he's
rushing
not.
yards.
No. You put what?
No, I-
Beaton?
Okay. I'm not talking about. He's not even a quarterback. He don't count.
McCown, Osweiler, fucking.
You put Osweiler name.
Only person that's
put
snapping
Osweiler,
with
they're
Zeke is
He
Kurt.
said it good.
Put
and
Osweiler
Ben-
in there, and they're fine. Put Osweiler in there, fine.
No, they're not.
Just put somebody that's capable of not
Dog,
fucking.
Dak is up there, is in the tier with Benedict.
But you got.
Let me tell you what Dak did. Dak just didn't
Dak
fuck
is second
up.
tier.
He
He's
didn't
not
put up
top
amazing
tier.
numbers.
He's
What I'm trying to tell D is.
I'm about to Google
What I'm trying to tell D
I'm about to
is.
Google his numbers.
D needs to give him a chance to be great.
He's not giving him a chance.
I mean, he is great. He did good. He
I
did
know
really.
He will be great, dog.
But you're
I
speaking like
seen
he's
it.
already there.
I seen it in him.
That's
I
my
seen
team.
it. I seen
That's
it.
my
You
team.
didn't see greatness there.
So if you
composure.
seen Zeke's greatness, how don't you see Dak?
because
Zeke
Zeke was the best running back in the league. So you saying Dak was the best quarterback in the league?
top 3.
Shut the fuck.
Who was Tom? Who else? Who?
Let me put my lineup.
Aaron. Who else? Because Eli wasn't.
No, it was Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan.
Okay. Who
It was
else?
Tom Brady.
Drew Brees.
He was top
Aaron
5.
Rodgers.
He was top
Drew
5.
Brees.
No, he wasn't.
I mean,
No, he was
arguably,
not.
okay, I'll give you a chance. Arguably, the way he played
Top
last
5.
year,
Top 5.
maybe top 5.
Exactly.
Because of
I didn't have to put my lineup in. I will cuss you.
no, because of last year. But I'm saying like if I'm going right now, right, to pick, am I putting him in the top 5? I'm not gonna put.
Will,
I'm
did
not-
you watch the Cowboys games?
Fuck yes.
Oh,
Did you
watched
see?
them.
Did you see how poised he was in that pocket?
Okay, you're saying poised. Okay, yes, he was
It
poised.
don't
was he,
matter, dog. Was he
looking-
making the passes? Yes, he was. They was putting up numbers, my
No,
nigga.
he was only throwing
They
it
was
like
putting up
twice a
fucking
game. That don't
numbers.
count.
He made
my
Witten
line
look
so I can
fucking
eat you the
26
fuck alive.
out there, dog. Talking about.
All I'm
Pull
saying.
up his
Beasley.
numbers. Pull up his numbers. Pull up that numbers.
He made
I
Beasley
bet
look
he
nice.
wasn't even top
He made
20.
Williams look nice. Terrence Williams is a bum.
I'm about to pull
He
up the
made
numbers.
Terrence Williams look nice because the
No,
year
he
before that,
didn't, bro.
Terrence Williams was dropping
But what-
shit.
but what-
The same nigga
First
who
of
didn't
all,
run out of bounds.
his name is
with the glove.
His name is Terrell Williams.
What is it?
It's Terrence
Because I
Williams.
don't know
It
that
is.
bum ass
I don't
nigga, but,
know.
But listen,
yeah, exactly.
What,
you don't even know your own
what
squad.
games were you watching to say that Terrence Williams was looking good?
He was just making catches.
Right, every once in a blue moon because they didn't pass that much. I'm about to pull up the numbers. I'm about to shut your ass up. Let me put my FanDuel line.
Dak
But-
was nice.
But you
Dak
gotta
was
understand
fucking
too. It was. I mean,
nice.
it's.
Dak was fucking nice.
I mean, Dak is nice, but
And
you
they
know
gonna
what?
be-
You know, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Dak gave us a different type of element that we weren't used to with Dallas because we have
with Dallas,
right.
yeah. He
We
ran,
have
he can pass.
He can run and he can make quick passes.
Great passes.
But there are some things. I mean, like
They go 8-8. No, they snap. You know why?
But the thing is, you know what it is though. Like
He's a great
it's true.
quarterback.
We didn't fuck up. They kept saying that. They gave him little. They gave Zeke a lot. Zeke had the load.
Dak didn't have
Adrian
to do
Peterson had a bum quarterback, and what did they do? Nothing.
Okay, we're not saying Dak is a bum. You're saying he's great. You're saying he's top 3.
No, he
That is disrespectful.
He's top 5.
No, he's not. He's
Yes,
not top
he is.
10, dog.
He's top
I'm
5.
taking Phillip Rivers over him.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You're talking about. I think you're talking about how good of a season Dallas had. Do you want me to pull up Dak's numbers?
Why else did they have a great season?
The
'Cause their
best
defense
running
is
back
trash.
of all time, soon to be, Ezekiel Elliott.
my
Are you
God, dog.
okay? Zeke. Okay, look. Did Zeke have a better season than
Melvin
did
Gordon had a nice season.
Did Zeke have a better season than Le'Veon Bell?
Not really.
Okay, then we shouldn't talk, right?
It was like it was around the same. It was around the same.
But how? If Zeke, okay,
Le'Veon was
Bell,
out for
he was
4.
suspended
He
for
was
games. So
out.
okay, so we can't say Le'Veon because we just can't compare him. Okay, did he have a better season than Le'Veon Bell?
Who?
I mean, LaShawn McCoy.
No. I mean, yes, he did.
So he had a better season than everybody in the league.
Sean McCoy was always hurt. I'm not talking about.
Did he have a
LaShawn
better
McCoy.
season than everybody in the league?
No. So let's talk about how
No, I'm not getting off this topic until I Google this shit.
Le'Veon.
going.
Nobody's better than Le'Veon Bell. So we're not even going to bring that up.
Okay, last
He had Melvin Gordon almost had a better season than
Zeke. Nobody was close.
No.
To Zeke.
Yeah,
Nobody was close to
the
Zeke.
one from the Chargers. Yeah,
Nah,
So he got hurt.
Zeke blew that motherfucker out, bro. It wasn't even close.
it wasn't no nice running backs.
Are you crazy?
Who? Name 5 running backs.
David Johnson.
Ooh.
D'Angelo Williams. You can even name him. Le'Veon Bell. He was a good one.
Jay Ajayi.
LeGarrette Blunt.
Did you say D'Angelo Williams for the Steelers?
Nigga, if
He was
did
killing
not
before
play.
Le'Veon
He
Bell.
did not
Trust
play.
me.
He did not play.
I'm just saying.
Name 5 relevant running backs.
Okay, if you want to do it, David Johnson. You can say Melvin Gordon, LaShawn McCoy. Who else is another
That's
good
it.
one?
That's it.
What?
That's it.
Even the nigga Sims off the Bucks. What's his
You
name?
just naming
I mean
niggas.
Doug Martin.
Nah, you just naming niggas now.
Doug Martin.
He was hurt.
He was the shit. He would have been the shit.
Ain't no running back snap this year, my nigga.
None snap. Get the
None.
fuck out of here.
Who?
So you saying Bell didn't snap this
I'm
year?
waiting.
You saying Bell didn't snap
I'm
this year?
saying you just naming running backs now, but you can't sit here and say you can name receivers, but you can't name the running backs because running backs wasn't even a topic this year. It was all receivers.
Yo, running backs is what made Steve win the fucking fantasy football.
Bell and it was only 2
No,
running
and then you
backs
got
snapping this
Latavius
year.
Murray. Come on, nigga. It was people out there. DeMarco Murray. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Car crushing.
Now they're popping up. Yeah,
DeMarco Murray was the second best in the
I
league.
know. I'll think of more as the time.
Oh
goes
my
on,
god,
too.
he don't know football, dog. He don't know football.
I have to get this number.
Frank Gore. Oh, Frank Gore too. Yeah. Like I'm just gonna start saying stuff too.
Bro.
Ivory. Chris
and
Ivory.
And I'll come back to y'all.
Devontae Freeman, nigga.
Yeah. They all yeah. All right. So what about my man
Dak
Dirk
Prescott, as far as top receiving passing yards, guess who had more than him?
Who?
Carson Wentz. Guess who else?
Who?
Ben Roethlisberger. Guess who else? Sammy Longsleeves, bitch. Guess who else? Guess who else? Blake Bortles, Derek Carr, Eli Manning, Jameis Winston, Andy Dalton, Russell Wilson, Carson Palmer, Andrew Luck, and he got hurt. Joe Flacco, Matt Stafford, Phillip Rivers, Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, Matt Ryan, and Drew Brees.
I know Tom Brady's on there too.
No, but Tom Brady was below because he was suspended for the first 4 years.
Okay, cool.
First 4 games.
Oh.
He was suspended.
So if Tom was the best in the,
he was suspended.
So what was that stat again?
Top passing yards.
So he obviously didn't have to pass as much, huh?
Because he rolled on Zeke's penis. What part?
If you losing, you gotta fucking pass a lot.
You're not losing because Zeke is running 10 touchdowns a game. Were you watching the games, fucking drunk nigga?
But you still gotta complete them passes, though, bro. You still gotta complete
Next
them
topic,
passes,
man.
Is Dirk top 20?
Of all time.
Yes.
Dirk who?
Nowitzki.
Yes.
Top 20. You talking about of all players of
All
all time?
players.
You can't. No.
Maybe top 50.
You don't think so for the way?
Maybe top 100.
Is it because he didn't win rings, or is it
He
just
won a
because?
ring.
I'm saying, is it because he didn't win like 3?
No, Charles Barkley didn't win any. He's better than Dirk.
What?
You saying Dirk is better than Charles Barkley?
He's not.
He can shoot better.
Dog. Dirk is the man.
Right, no, but Dirk's not better than Charles
So
Barkley.
he's not like-
just like put it like this. Russell. Okay, I'm not gonna put Russell in there because he has a long way to go. But as far as like, okay, so let's say back in the day there were point guards that maybe Steve Francis scored more than Steve Nash, but who was better? Steve Nash was better because he was
Okay.
a better player for the team.
Okay.
Okay, Dirk is the truth. He's not better than Barkley.
He better than Pippen though.
Everybody's better than Pippen. The fuck? I'm saying he's not. No. Okay, so it's crazy because I was talking to Steph, and that's why I said we need to get different people in here that bring different perspectives because he was talking stats. I wasn't even thinking about that. He was saying like you can't like say just because somebody like how we're saying like Pippen only his best year and he had 20 points a game, but like this because Nash probably never really averaged more than. Maybe he did average more than 20, but I don't think so. So we can't credit Pippen for his stats. But then when I told
Nash
Steph
was
ass,
clutch.
but tell me what fucking Pippen was good at besides playing defense, and he drew a blank because he just drew
Nash
play
was
defense.
clutch.
Right. Nash was just a great player.
Yeah,
He
Nash
was.
what
He
I'm
could
saying?
pass, do
Can't
everything.
compare Nash and Pippen.
No. I was just saying like numbers. So I was saying Dirk numbers may be inflated, and he may have scored more than he scored more than Dirk. I mean, scored more than Barkley, just like Karl Malone scored more than Jordan. But that don't mean Karl Malone is better than Jordan.
True.
What the fuck is? Get some
Yeah.
context, though.
I mean, you trying to. I mean, we on live and this motherfucker
Seriously,
Chinese eyes.
yeah, dog. What you being racist?
That's-
dog?
nah, that's-
I'm associated with racist people.
That's the natural way to focus in.
You got
on
that from
something.
Higgins, dog.
I
Get the
did,
fuck
it
out of here.
worked. Now, what that John say though?
A minute, an hour and 1 minute.
Okay, what you were saying though? Go ahead.
I was saying that you can't. So numbers aren't everything. So Dirk had an amazing career numbers wise, but there's a lot of power forwards that are like he had more points than Tim
Nah,
Duncan.
he's like number 2 power forward in the ever, right? Because they saying
Who?
They saying Tim Duncan is number 1.
Tim Duncan is number 1 by a long shot. Nobody's
So who's
close.
number 2?
Probably Barkley or McHale.
Who's number 2?
Barkley or McHale.
Who's
What do you
number 2? I'm
took
asking
this about
Will.
power forward?
Yeah,
Karl Malone number 2.
exactly. That's I'm
Karl
only
Malone number
asking
2.
because y'all both said who, so I'm like who?
I told you.
I was trying to-
5 people. Karl Malone, Kevin McHale, Tim Duncan, Charles Barkley.
Okay, so
James Worthy,
name
maybe?
5.
I just named
Exactly.
5.
So he's number 2.
But I know
Who's
more-
number
but
2?
You don't know a lot
That's
of basketball. I
your
know more
opinion.
basketball than you.
That's your
No, no,
opinion.
Who's number 2 though?
But you don't even know who Karl Malone is. You know what
What you
Karl
mean?
Malone is?
Dirk.
You know
Oh,
who
you-
Karl
oh, you're
Malone
saying
is?
Dirk.
Saying Dirk is better than
Is
Karl
number
Malone?
2 power forward? Yes.
No.
Who is?
You're saying like because
Karl
Dirk
Malone
is.
is the
He's the
leading
number 2
scorer.
power forward ever.
Karl Malone is the second leading scorer in NBA history above.
So you name 5, right?
Yes, I did.
Name 5.
I'm,
Will don't watch
I don't,
much
yeah, I'm not
basketball,
going to name
So
the
you
5.
can't disagree. He is number 2.
He's,
No, you
he's,
name
Yes.
5 point guards.
yeah, you name 5 then. What the fuck?
Name
yeah.
5 point guards.
Yes.
Eric Snow.
Exactly. You retarded. You naming scrubs.
It
Name
don't
5
matter.
great point guards.
5 great point guards. Jerry West.
Okay.
Allen Iverson.
He wasn't a point guard. He's a shooting guard.
But
Next.
he's still a point
Nigga,
guard
no, he
though.
not.
Yes,
Nah.
he is.
He was a shooting guard.
Yeah, it
Chris
was-
Paul.
Okay.
Gary Payton.
Okay.
Magic Johnson.
Good job.
Okay.
That was 3.
Yeah.
So my
Can you
point
count,
is,
nigga?
my point
He
is,
said 5.
I said 5. He's named
my
3.
point
Go ahead.
is, you saying 5. So I want him to say his 5 so we can compare. But we can't. So it's me against you.
But you don't even know 5 power forwards.
I do know
Name
Kevin
them.
Garnett.
You're naming court. Okay. Kevin Garnett is bet. I don't know. It's close. Him and Dirk is close, bro.
Dirt.
Okay. You're naming current. You don't know anything about NBA history, bro. Name 5 power forwards that retired.
McHale.
I named
then-
him. That don't
yeah.
count, bro.
It don't matter, dog.
I know. I named him. It don't count.
It don't matter.
Name more.
It don't matter.
You don't know, bro. You don't know
It
about
don't
history,
matter.
so you can't come. So
It don't
you
matter.
can say he's top current players if you want to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can't say of all time because you don't know any. You don't obviously don't know anything about the history of basketball because you can't name.
You name
you
five
can't name
power
five
forwards.
retired
You
power
name
forwards. I
five power
just
forwards.
did.
Who?
Tim Duncan.
Okay.
He retired.
Okay.
Charles Barkley.
Okay.
Karl Malone.
Okay.
Kevin McHale.
Okay.
Moses Malone.
Okay.
Fucking who else did I just fucking name? That was 5 anyway.
That's the only 5. That's the
I
only
was naming 5 phenomenal ones.
That's the only 5.
Dennis
power forward.
Rodman, he was a power forward. Rasheed Wallace, Kevin Garnett, they retired. They were great power forwards. I can
Okay,
name
and
them
Dirk
forever.
is better than all them niggas.
Nah,
Okay,
bro.
you know what?
Nah, bro. He not.
Listen,
he not.
man,
He not.
listen.
He not.
Listen.
He not.
Between
Okay.
He not.
KG or Dirk.
Dirk.
Nah, bro.
I
'Cause
like
Dirk,
it.
the thing is, Dirk only offers scoring. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only thing he offers.
No.
What? Dirk don't get no rebound.
Yes, he do.
No, he was. Dirk was soft. Dirk ain't soft.
Yeah.
No, hell no.
So Dirk better than Powell?
yes, he
No,
yes, he
no,
is.
no.
Yes, he is.
You know why?
Yes, he
You know
is.
why he not?
Yes, he
and,
is.
And you can make
Yes,
the
he
case.
is.
You're right. You can make
Yes,
it. Another
he
bad
is.
analogy because they're
Yes,
neck
he
and
is.
neck.
Yes,
The
he's
first-
not better than KG, but he's better than Powell.
The thing about Powell is that Powell offers passing. He gets you 5 assists a game. He gonna get you 10 rebounds a game.
But Dirk gets you 30.
That's all. He not gonna get you no rebounds.
Right, Dirk get you the points.
Shaq gonna put his balls in his mouth and dunk on him every single time. Shaq gonna get every rebound and dunk it, so he's gonna lose because your power forward doesn't grab rebounds. So now the other team is gonna get offensive rebounds, get offensive putbacks. Dirk's not gonna get any offensive rebounds, so you're not gonna get any second chance opportunities. So basically, all Dirk is gonna offer is scoring. When you pass it to him in the post, he gonna shoot. He not gonna pass
He
it because
gonna
he's
hit
not
that
good
shit.
assists.
Dog,
Powell,
Dirk is
you're
nice,
gonna be able to
dog.
run an offense to him. You're gonna be able to pass it to him. He gonna make a post move. He gonna find an open cutting man. So what I'm saying is Dirk only offers scoring.
Blake
So
better
by
than
your
Powell.
logic,
Blake
so,
better than Powell.
no, he's not. dog.
Blake who?
So Blake Griffin? No, he's
yes.
not. Powell, one of the best power forwards of all time, bro. Because
Randolph better than Powell.
Okay, look. Oh, we're gonna off that because you're obviously talking dumb now. So Tracy McGrady is the
He is.
best shooting guard of all time because he
No.
scored more than the rest of them.
No, he's not.
He scored more.
He's not better than Kobe.
But he scored more. He was every year he was the top leading scorer, basically. Besides the 1 year, or him and Iverson was back and forth. But I'm saying is he scored a lot.
Okay.
That's all he offered.
What I said was, is Dirk top 20?
That's not what you said.
That wasn't the question I
You know,
asked.
top 20 of all time or top 20 power forwards? Yeah, top 20 power forwards. I can
said
name
of all
20 people
time.
in the league
I
right
said
now
of
better
all
than
time.
Dirk. I can name 20 people in the league better than Dirk. That'll be better than him. So
All
no,
time.
he's not even
The
top
way
50.
he
You
led
saying
his,
20 player, like the 20, you saying
yes, the way he
of all
led his
time,
bum
bro.
ass team.
No,
No.
he's not even close to top
'Cause he
20.
had
He's
good
not top
teams,
100,
though.
bro. Dirk's not top 100. Because think about it. There's 30 people in the league right now that are going to be higher than Dirk. We can start naming them: Chris Paul, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Garnett,
Kyrie Irving.
Russell Westbrook, Kyrie Irving, fucking
Klay Thompson, shit.
Nah, Clay probably not.
Nah,
but
Klay
maybe
hot.
Andre Davis or Anthony Davis. I mean, Karl Anthony Towns probably gonna be the truth if you step it up. But I mean, they're young. But I'm saying that's 12 players right now that are gonna finish better than Dirk. as far as-
Kawhi Leonard.
Is
Kawhi.
Westbrook better than Allen Iverson?
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't want to make that argument just because they're two totally different players, bro. But lately, I've been watching a lot of basketball because I've been having to play the FanDuel. I will take some shit back about Westbrook. I will say he plays with a type of intensity I've never seen.
Westbrook is
Right, he's very good.
arguably the MVP.
No. I think he has to be the MVP, and that's what we need to talk. We need to talk about them putting Kawhi in a conversation. That's disrespectful.
No, Kawhi nice.
Right, but he's not as far. Like when I was talking about Westbrook, I was watching the games, but I think now I have a different appreciation for it. I also stand behind my point that he fucks up the offense because I was watching the games, and the games where they did good, but the games where they did bad, the other players were kind of cold. Like when they did get the ball, it was like finally. So when they got the shot, they just wasn't. You know what I mean? Like they weren't involved in the offense, but he does enough to where they don't need to be involved. But when I watch it. Steven Adams, when he get the ball, that nigga score. So what I'm saying is I know his teammates aren't that good. I don't think he's giving them a chance to be good. Because Oladipo, when they was just down, I forget what game they was watching, 2 games ago, it was in the clutch and they needed a point. Russell Westbrook missed like 3 threes in a row. Oladipo came in that motherfucker. But he didn't get a chance the first 5 times because Russell was jacking. So what I'm saying is, I know the fucking people in Instagram world love to talk about statistically his team isn't that good, but if you don't give him a chance, if I'm playing with a ball hog and they're not giving me the chance to be nice, of course I'm gonna look like a scrub. I only get a chance to shoot 3 times. So if I miss twice, you're gonna say I'm a bum. Give me a chance to shoot 15 times. I was watching James Harden play, and I don't want to get back to comparing him, but he would come up court. Sometimes he would pass, step back out the offense, so now the team has to stick Harden. So now the player sticking Harden follows Harden to like half court. So now Harden removes himself from the offense, and he'll let Gordon do a little bit. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I play FanDuel. Gordon is a bum. He be put up like 10 points.
Yeah, Gordon not nice.
Yeah, right. Oladipo is better than Oladipo is a beast, bro. He's put up like 25 last year. Why do they say he's a bum? Oladipo is nice. How do we even know his name? He only been in the league. This is second year, third year.
Yeah,
like,
but he was nice to
shit.
shit.
Like 7 years, dog. Nobody knows him.
I didn't even know Gordon was even in the league that long.
Nobody, yeah, but I mean, okay, not 7 years. He came out around a time where Derrick Rose did. So what's that, like 6 years?
Nah, it's about 7.
So he been in the league for a long time. So I'm not making an argument that who's better. I think him and Harden are both good. I think Harden does a good job of saying, hey, team, you try. Russ, well, I'm going to try, and when you open, bitch, you better make the shot.
Right.
So basically, like I was watching LeBron play. So if we talk MVPs, bro, I hate to say it, but LeBron should get it every year.
He should, but they're not gonna give it to him.
Yeah, because I guess let me give y'all the floor. What does it mean to be an MVP?
My opinion is MVP is somebody who goes hard for the team, but also makes the people around you great. Especially if you have like a team that's not that great and you're performing and you're winning.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You gotta win. See, the thing is, if you go hard and you score but you're not winning, it doesn't mean a damn thing. It means you gotta be a valuable player. Meaning, like, if you left your team this year, you wouldn't be shit, or they wouldn't have the wins that they have. I feel like I'm not even.
They don't got that many with him here, so I mean,
that's exactly what LeBron is. Because if he left the Cavs right now, they would be. They wouldn't even be in the playoffs. Yeah. But he comes there, and they're the top team. Not even just in the playoffs. They're the number best 1, and they're going to the championship every year. That's what an MVP.
It's vice versa though too, because I feel like if Kyrie Irving wasn't there, it'd be different too.
No, they would still be in the championship.
Because remember, LeBron made it to the championship, and the second best player was Mo Williams.
But that was back in the day.
Yeah, but
they
even without
need
Kyrie, bro. I watched that Pistons game last night, bro.
Kyrie needs LeBron.
If LeBron was a little bit more aggressive. And
he used to be.
I'm a Jordan fan.
He used to be aggressive.
If he was more aggressive throughout his career, he could have been better than Jordan.
He could have been.
I watched that nigga play, bro.
He's just too big.
So if you talk about most valuable player, that means you're the most valuable player in the league. Like, that means if there was a number one, like if there's a fantasy draft, owners would pick you first.
There's nobody in the league who could leave a team and make their stock go to the top team in the league the way he can. He can go to any team. He can go to the fucking Charlotte. Yeah. They're going to go to the championship. He can go to the Suns. They're going to the championship. Go to the Sixers. Go to the championship. Anybody else in the league cannot do that. So you're the most valuable player in the league.
I think the only argument you could have made was Steph's season last year. Steph's season last year was so remarkable. You had to give it to him.
But I think he kind of like, I'm not saying Clay makes him, but I think he kind of, he gonna have to find somebody who could shoot just as. But
I'm saying, if you make that argument, then you can say LeBron was only good his first stint in Cleveland because after he left Cleveland the first time, he had D Wade and Bosh, and now he left the Heat. Now he got Kyrie and Love. So if your statement stands correct, then you contradicted what you just said about LeBron, because LeBron is doing this with Kyrie and Thompson and Love.
I think it's just
he didn't need them though.
Right. I don't think Steph needs Clay. I think he needs him to win a championship. Just like obviously LeBron needed Wade to win the championship.
No, Curry don't need Clay to crush
snap
like that.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Last year Curry took his team to 7.
The way he just showed.
Because Curry was he averaged like 35 points a game.
It's not even about the way he averaged, the way how he was shooting the ball, just from half court swishes.
The game evolved. Like, we gotta let's make a note of this. The game evolved and really changed when it was the big three and the Celtics.
Right, and people forget about that.
The Celtics did that shit first with KG, Paul Pierce,
The team started
and
stacking
who was
up.
the other guy?
Kevin Garnett.
And Kevin Garnett. How can I fucking forget that? Yeah, like they was
But
the
that's
shit.
true. Like they
They
stacked
set the
up
tone.
and won a chip.
Yeah,
And then people started saying, hey, I mean, but people been
But the
doing
Warriors
that, bro.
didn't stack up though.
Shaq. So did the Lakers stack up? Because Shaq left the Magic in
But
free agency and
they
went to
didn't
the
know
Lakers.
Kobe was gonna be that nice.
Nah, they knew Kobe was gonna be nice.
They didn't know he was gonna be that nice.
yes they did. That nigga got drafted out of high school.
He got drafted out of high school, bro.
But they didn't know he was going. So what?
Nah, they knew Kobe.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
the first player to get drafted out of
If
high
you
school.
get drafted out- yeah, if you get
But
drafted
it
out of high
don't
school.
matter. You're not. That mean you gonna go to
nah.
the league and transition.
They knew
No,
Kobe
no.
was gonna be the truth,
Nah.
though.
You don't want nobody that
They
bad.
They knew
On
Kobe was gonna be
transition.
the
Yeah,
truth, bro.
I wouldn't
They didn't
pick
think he
you.
was gonna be as just like nobody thought Jordan was gonna be as good. Nobody thinks the player's gonna be as good. Jordan was number 3 pick in the draft. He was number 1, dog. They
Yo,
picked
just look-
Sam Bowie over fucking Jordan.
just like LeBron, bro. They picked that nigga up straight from high school.
Yeah, dog.
They knew that
Kobe
nigga was gonna be the shit.
Like Shaq went to the Lakers knowing they're gonna be good. They had Nick Van Exel, fucking what's my nigga name? Eddie Jones. They didn't think they would go win 3 rings back to back, but Shaq left Penny for a reason, bro. He left Penny Hardaway. He had to think I have a better chance of winning with this young
Or I'm
Kobe
getting
Bryant.
paid more.
Kobe wasn't a rookie when he
I'm
came
in
there, bro.
LA.
Are you? That's why I said you don't know a lot about basketball history. Kobe wasn't a rookie when Shaq came there. Kobe was already the truth. Did you forget?
Whatever.
Soon as Shaq came, they won a championship. Kobe was already the man, averaging like 30, nigga.
It does, dog. If I'm going, if I'm in Orlando and I'm going to LA and I'm going to get paid more with the same person.
Are you gonna get paid more? No, anybody was gonna pay Shaq a lot then. Shaq was the
Okay,
truth.
so I'm going to go to LA and get paid more.
That's what Durant did, and that's what LeBron did. That's why.
So what are you saying?
I just said he was the first to do it, nigga. I didn't
It
say
has
there was nothing
nothing
wrong
to
with it.
No, but you said you don't know nothing about basketball.
Because you said that nobody thought Kobe was gonna be good. He was already good when Shaq went there.
he was okay. He wasn't the truth.
Dog, he had Adidas commercials. You forget with Missy Elliott? That was before Shaq. He had his own sneaker.
Okay.
Name another player with his own sneaker in the league now. Go.
Penny.
Penny was the truth.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here with another penny and make more money. Yes.
No, it's not about
That's
making
what
more
I'm
money.
gonna do.
He knew they was gonna win a ring in LA.
Orlando.
Orlando would have cut the check and gave him the money.
Yes, bro.
But I'm gonna make more in LA.
No,
Yes,
I'm saying that they
yes.
would have matched. Orlando would have matched whatever
I'm not
it
talking
was.
about
Just
Orlando.
being
I'm
and
talking
playing in
about
LA.
being in LA.
Bro,
Yes.
Nobody said anything different. All I said was Shaq was one of the first players to kind of form a stack. I like Shaq going to LA. I like KD
So
going
what
there.
I'm saying is,
What?
you said he had Penny. Why would he go to LA?
I didn't say why would he go to LA.
Yes,
I
you
just
did. He said,
no.
"I'm with Penny. Why would I go here? Because
No, no, no,
Kobe
no,
was
no,
already
no,
the truth.
no, 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 no,
If
no,
Penny
no,
was
no.
the truth and
D,
Kobe was
D,
the
you're
truth,
making that up.
I
He
had
said-
the choice to stay
Will
here or
said
go
the
here. I'm going
Celtics
here.
stacked up. I said right, and he said the Celtics started. I was like, they did, but I was like, if you think about it, Shaq and Kobe was one of the first ones to do it. I didn't say it was a bad thing. I didn't say the Celtics was a bad thing.
How? Kobe wasn't that nice. Kobe wasn't at the end of his
That's-
career.
Shit.
Kobe was at the end of his career.
He wasn't in his career where you knew he was like a Hall of Famer. He was just good.
and that's what I'm saying. You don't know about basketball
He
because
was just
how
good.
was he good if he had his own sneaker? No good players have their own sneaker. All great players have their own sneakers. Name a
Nah.
good player with his own sneaker.
Chris Paul got his own sneakers.
Chris Paul's the
the
truth.
truth,
One of
yeah.
the greatest point guards of all time.
Okay, but he's not.
Stupid.
But he ain't got no rings, do he?
That is Barkley don't have any rings. One of the best of all time.
It don't
Karl Malone don't got
matter,
any rings.
dog.
John Stockton don't got
But
any rings.
Penny had a sneaker too, so does Kobe. I'm
was
going
the
to
truth.
LA instead of Orlando. Fucking
I
dickhead.
don't get what we arguing
I
about.
said
Bro,
that too.
Exactly. So why are you agreeing with him?
Bec-
If I'm going to
D,
LA,
D,
I'm not.
D, D,
I'm
D,
not.
let's
yes,
pause,
you
bro.
are. You're like, yeah,
You're arguing
yeah,
to argue.
yeah.
Nobody said.
I'm going to LA instead of Orlando.
Yes,
That's the
I agree
argument.
with
I'm
that.
going
No,
to
no,
go
no.
to
I
LA
agree
and
with
make
that.
more money. Endorsements.
Hey, D,
I'm in the
D,
sun
D,
all the
D,
time.
D.
Or fucking Hollywood stars. I'm here
D.
instead of
I
Orlando.
agree with that.
Orlando
That's
is
why
sun
I'm
too, though.
arguing
No, it's not
with
the same
wall.
as
We
fucking
are
California.
agreeing with that.
No, it's not the same
We're
as
saying
California.
that Shaq was one of the first ones to leave a team and go to another
How
team.
is he stacking up if he's already with a nice nigga?
KD was with Russell Westbrook. Did he not stack up by going to the Warriors?
Nah, there's something happened. There's somebody else did that before.
That Shaq.
Somebody
saying.
did that before though.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with it. But I'm saying people forget Shaq. What I'm saying is get off KD dick. Shaq did it, nobody cared. LeBron did it, nobody cared. Ray Allen did it, nobody cared. And the reason why they didn't care because it's okay to do it. So I'm saying it's okay to do it. Fucking dickhead, what are you talking about? Nobody said it was wrong. We said it was right. He did the right thing. But I'm saying people forget Shaq did the exact same thing that KD did. Maybe not in the sense that KD they making it big because they lost to the Warriors. So they're like, damn. But LeBron didn't lose to the Heat and he went and stacked up. There's nothing wrong with that.
What the
Just like
Celtics
when
did-
Joe
what
Dumars
the
came
Celtics
to the
did was
Pistons,
different
they
than what
stacked
Shaq
up.
did.
Just like when
What the Celtics
Dennis
did-
Rodman came from the
what the
Pistons.
Celtics did was
Dennis
different.
Rodman
Yeah.
came from the
Celtics did
Pistons
was
that
different.
Jordan just busted the Pistons' ass. And then Dennis Rodman, who at that point was one of the greatest power
But that's
forwards.
different than the Celtics, bro. That's different.
Why is it different?
Because two nice motherfuckers
Okay,
on
you're talking
their
about two. I'm
squad.
talking about one.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's different.
Dennis Rodman was one player.
Yeah, so it's not the same as the Celtics.
Okay, but this is the same as what Shaq
But
did?
we started as the Celtics. We said the Celtics did it first.
We're just talking about stacking
You went to
up,
Shaq
bro.
stacked up. That's not the same, dog.
Okay.
There's always-
okay.
there's
but let me
always
tell you this.
teams with
Let me
two
tell you this.
superstars.
Let me tell you this and why you're a dickhead. Shaq just said on TNT, did you guys forget that I did the same thing that KD did? Shaq said he did it. Now what? Go.
That's not the
asshole.
same,
Say
dog.
it.
That's not the same.
But Shaq said he did it.
Because one superstar
But Shaq
going
said
to
he did
another
it.
team with another superstar.
But
is
Shaq
not
said
the
he.
same.
It's right. It's nothing wrong with it. But I'm saying that's what KD did, and everybody's giving him shit for it. Why
I'm
they
saying
give him
I'm
shit
saying
for
they
it?
had more than just Kobe though. I mean they had a
Eddie
nice
Jones,
team.
Nick Van Exel,
Who?
Eddie Jones.
Who's more than Kobe?
Bro, but it's nothing wrong with it. We're not okay. So look, all I'm saying is I don't even know how we got to this topic. How do we get
Because
here?
you're saying they stacked up. That's not
No,
the
it's-
The Celtics stacked up.
yeah,
Yeah,
but,
okay.
But the Lakers didn't stack up.
Okay, so did Shaq think he had a better opportunity to win in LA than he did in the Magic?
Yeah.
So
and,
is that
and he's gonna make more money. It was just a better opportunity, period.
to win though, mainly?
To win and period for himself.
Shaq was gonna make money anywhere.
But it don't matter. Would you rather live in LA? Would you rather live in fucking
Orlando, amazing city. And you can,
No, you'd
now,
rather
I
live in
can see
LA,
you
bro.
saying
You'd rather live in
Oklahoma
LA.
City, bro.
Nah.
But I'm saying, of course, LA is the biggest city in the world. Then in that case, everybody's gonna go to LA.
You'll rather be a Laker.
So
than-
why didn't Jordan go to the Lakers?
I don't know.
If we want to live in LA, it's not about
But
living.
maybe they wasn't offering what they was offering Shaq. I don't know.
No, it's just because it doesn't matter.
Nah,
Jordan
you
said, "I'm
can't
gonna
say
win
that,
here."
bro. You can't say that.
It's nothing wrong with what Shaq did, but Jordan said, "I'm gonna win here." That's the difference between Jordan and all these scrubs. People forget Jordan was played through the losing seasons. Jordan played through being a scrub. So yeah, I do got a problem with LeBron going to the Heat. I don't have a problem with KD leaving because the only reason why KD left is obviously he didn't get along with his co-star, which is why Shaq left the Lakers to go play with the Heat because he said, "Okay, me and Shaq are not, we and Kobe are not getting along. I got to get the fuck out of here." So that was different than him leaving Penny. Him and Penny was cool. He said Penny was mad that he left because they had such a good chemistry. It's like, damn, we were making it to the playoffs and being amazing, then you leave. He was leaving like, fuck, I gotta go get this ring. And of course, maybe he wanted to live in LA. Who knows? Maybe he didn't. He's from Louisiana. He probably don't give a fuck about the big city. But what I'm saying is, every city, LA is bigger than every city.
Then
So
what,
if the
he
case you're
went and
saying
shot
everybody
Shazam,
go to
nigga?
LA.
He went and shot Shazam.
He wouldn't have went to LA.
That
I
nigga
think he
went out
shot
there and
Shazam before the Lakers, right? I don't know.
Nah,
Maybe
nigga,
he didn't.
went
I don't
to
know.
LA and shot.
But I'm
movies,
saying,
nigga.
what I'm saying is,
Well,
he
shit,
didn't
you're in the right
move-
spot to do it.
He didn't
Exactly.
move to LA just to shoot movies. He left there to win too.
opportunities,
To- to-
bro.
to win
he was
too.
bigger. You see what he do now?
Right, but listen, what I'm saying is,
it's just what
all
you
I'm
wanna
saying
do.
is, players have
If
done
I
it.
have a Kobe here and I have a Kobe here, I'm going to go to the bigger
D,
spot.
I
That's what
agree with you.
Okay.
I don't. The whole
All right.
podcast you've been arguing for no reason. I was agreeing with everything you're saying. What I'm saying
It
is,
didn't stack up like the Celtics did. That's what I'm
okay.
saying.
So did he do what KD did?
No, because the Warriors are way more stacked. KD just kind of like
Did he do what LeBron did?
LeBron did what the Celtics did.
But we can't.
Shaq did what just Shaq did kind of what DeMarcus did.
No, DeMarcus got traded.
He got
No,
traded.
he got traded.
But
Go. He didn't get traded.
I'm just
Go.
saying he
Name me
got
another
traded, but it's just like the same thing. Like you
No,
just
no, no, no,
went
no,
somewhere
no,
with
no, no,
another
no,
good
no,
player.
no, no, no.
What I'm saying is you went somewhere with
traded. So you're
two
saying traded?
superstars.
Traded is
Three
I know,
super-
but he couldn't help that.
My difference
He
is
couldn't
3
help that.
superstars to 2 superstars. That's
But listen,
it. End
he
of
couldn't
story.
help. Okay, so did he do what Iverson did? Did Iverson get traded? Nah, yeah, he got traded. So what I'm saying is, bro,
He
all
got
I'm
an
saying is,
offer. He got an
Shaq said,
offer.
"I'm gonna go to a team that has a better chance of winning,"
He got
which
an
is nothing
offer.
wrong with it, but that's stacking up.
He got an offer. It's like kind of like what T Mac did to the
So
Rockets.
when Jordan was a free agent, he didn't get offers other places.
he probably did.
So why didn't he go?
I don't know. That's Shaq problem.
Okay, because he didn't. He said, "I'm gonna win here."
Okay,
That's the difference.
what's the difference?
Is that Jordan would have said, "I'm gonna win in Orlando with Penny."
Okay,
Shaq said, "I'm gonna win with Scottie Pippen, one of the worst co-stars of all time." Go.
dog. It's just like he already had a Kobe. He has a Kobe here, so I'm gonna go here and do the same thing. That's all it was.
So okay, so he stacked up. I don't understand why.
Yeah, I mean he did. I mean it was a better opportunity for him to leave.
Exactly.
Right, and he's a more
It's
chance
not
of winning the
stacking
championship.
up.
Yeah, it was a better chance.
I have a better chance of winning
win the
over here.
championship. I agree.
That's like if I got next, but I see it's a bunch of scrubs, but then the people got next after me is nice. I'm be like, nah, y'all go ahead.
And then think about it too. Like how long was he? How long is he with the Magics?
He was only with them like 3 years. Who cares? I think Shaq was amazing, and
Yeah, he was one of the greatest
I would've
of all
did it too,
time.
just like I would have did what KD did. That's why didn't get why we were arguing about it, because I agree what he did was the best thing to do. You go to the place where you have the best opportunity to win. Period. There's nothing wrong with that. But if I'm going to a team that's better, technically I'm stacking up. That's not wrong.
So are you saying that he was trying to make things equal?
Easier. Are you saying
Equal.
equal how?
Like have a more equal chance of winning.
Oh no, not equal. He wanted a better chance.
Because I say that because
He wanted a
I want
better
to
chance of winning.
transition. You know how I get my crazy transitions. They're starting to have transgender bathrooms. No, because I seen some on ESPN that has to do with sports. We still talking
Yeah,
about sports.
go ahead.
And they had the chick. She was wrestling.
Right.
I don't know if it was a chick or a dude, but it was a dude wrestling chicks. I
But
guess
he
it
turned
used to be
into
a
a
chick,
transgender.
but he was taking testosterone. So basically, they still got him wrestling or whatever, it wrestling
Oh.
females.
So wait, what was he at birth?
I think it was a female,
A female turned male.
but now it's taking I don't know. It's taking testosterone to be a
To be
male.
a man, but it's still wrestling females.
Right.
That's fine.
Okay.
Now, when you get to the other side, and it was born a man, and he's taking estrogen to be a woman, he shouldn't be able to go play in the WNBA. That's like Joanna, man. Technically, for the most part, I'm not being sexist, but men usually are stronger and faster than women. There are women that are faster and stronger than men, but I'm saying if you put
Right, so if you was
100
born a man first, you shouldn't be
able to play
do it.
sports
But
with
if you
the
was a
women.
woman first, you should be able to dipple and dabble.
if you want, you might get power bombed.
But what if you take testosterone? You gonna beat other women, right?
That's cheating. That's cheating to play with women, so you got to play with men.
Right. And she was
Or
in there,
maybe because we accept transgenders, maybe they should get their own sport.
but the parents was mad because they senior class
Mm-hmm.
daughter was wrestling for the state championship and was losing
To the men.
Yeah, to the
What did she think?
Yeah, I mean,
Not being disrespectful. I accept everybody, but I'm just saying, for the most part, if you put 100 women, not 100 boxers or 100 basketball women, just 100 random women and 100 random men, not basketball players or boxers, and they race, I mean, if they like fight strength-wise,
They gonna
for the
come
most
out.
part, they're gonna be
Or even if it's
more
like
win. They're gonna be like
a
70 men victories, 30 women.
or even
victories.
like a marathon.
Nah, because fast is different. There's a lot of women that are faster than men.
yeah.
I'm talking about just
Quick.
strength-wise. If there's a lot of girls that'll smoke you in a race. That'll smoke all of us in a race, and they're not even track stars. They're just fast. Like my girl's fast. I don't know if she'll beat me in a race, but she's fast. Not fast for a girl. Fast is just fast. Like you could be fast, like
Right,
without
right,
training,
right.
but like strong. That's where the testosterone comes in. Like strength, like the strongest WNBA player. She might be able to lift more than me. I don't know. She might not. And she lifts a lot more than me. But because I'm a man and I just got testosterone, I tend to be able to lift more than a woman my weight. Like, I don't lift weights, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you take another woman that's 150 pounds or 160 pounds, we go in the weight room, I'm going to lift more than her.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have an advantage because I don't lift often. So it's not like I'm a basketball player and I know that. I'm just saying. So men usually are stronger. So...
So what do you feel about, like, do you think she should have been able to win that championship?
What do you mean?
girls or
Like,
with the men?
you mean if she? What do you mean? Let her? Or should she be able to win?
Should she have won it? Like, should she been able to
Go with
win the championship? Because there's
with which gender?
with the women.
So
'Cause-
should she be able to go with the women? No, because you're taking performance enhancing drugs, just like, but Barry Bonds was taking steroids, so they had to take away his,
Right, and-
credibility.
Because she was saying, well, they were saying that that's what keeps them going, though, because they felt like they wanted to like kind of like kill themselves because they were born a girl, but they always felt
Wanted to
like
be
they
a
were a
man.
dude.
That's fine. You should be able to take testosterone, but you shouldn't be able to take testosterone and play sports. If a man takes testosterone pills, he's gonna get suspended. You know that, right? It's performance enhancing. You know, before you take like when you want to lift, testosterone isn't steroids, but it's an enhancement. Like if I want to go lift more in the gym, if I take testosterone pills, it's gonna give me the energy to push through.
Right.
So it gives you a competitive advantage over the
cheating
women.
then.
Right. It's cheating.
And that's why they made her play with the
That's why they
guys.
play with the guys. If you want to be a man, go play with the men.
But they didn't know. They
Let her go with the
played
female.
the women.
And she still
Play
lost.
with the women.
Yeah,
And still
that's why
lost.
that's why the parents was mad because she was in there taking championships.
Oh yeah, no,
away
that's
from-
cheating, bro. I see you explain.
Oh,
No, I
oh,
didn't.
No, you didn't.
No.
It didn't sound like you said it like that. It made it seem like so.
said
You're
she
basically
was going
saying
with
she
the
was
man.
taking testosterone and she was beating all the regular
girl.
females.
Yeah,
But
what-
she
Oh,
was,
you didn't
she
say
was
that.
a man,
no, she's a
a
girl.
girl, but she turned into a man.
she's
The
turning.
transgender.
She's turning into a man. Like she's like
No, she should not be able to go with the girls. No, that's cheating. That's cheating. That's like a man saying he's a transgender, and that's like if right now it's like, yo, I want to be a woman, and I'm not to make a joke out of it, but if I say, oh, I want to be a woman, so let me go play on a girls basketball team, I'm dominating them. But that's cheating.
Right, that
I
is
shouldn't be able to go
cheating, right?
dominate the women just like
Right.
because I'm a man.
Right.
So if she's turning into a man by taking that testosterone, bro.
Right, so
it's
she-
making her stronger and
that's
faster.
why the parents was mad. They was
That's cheating.
Yeah.
I'm all for transgender and equal rights, but if you want to be a man, you gotta go with the men.
like she gotta kind of compete or
Or with other
somewhere
transgenders.
else. You know what I
Or
mean?
they should allow the other girls to take testosterone if they wanted to.
but they don't want to. They're gonna grow mustaches and your
Yeah.
boobs gonna get smaller. Like
Yeah.
Just to
testosterone.
wrestle, they trying to
Yeah,
get
they-
a scholarship.
Yeah, and they trying to be girls at the end. I didn't know they had girl wrestling. That's crazy. But also like
Yeah, they
They
don't
w-
have it. I don't think they have it professionally, or it was something like it's only.
collegiately,
Yeah.
it's not even an Olympic.
No matter of fact, it's high school.
Okay.
They only got girl wrestling in high school. Collegiately, they gonna have to wrestle the dudes.
I think soon they're gonna make it because it's kind of like how women are moving in. Like it's a
Yeah,
just
they
as money
will have a girl
because
wrestling
girls
team.
like MMA, like
They
wrestling.
got hockey too now
Yeah,
for women.
for
Know that?
women?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, college like UD has a girls high school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think wrestling is a natural like stepping stone to MMA, and there's a lot of girls that do MMA, so they're gonna have to soon do a lot of wrestling and shit.
Right.
But if you take testosterone, bro, you shouldn't be able to.
So
do
what you
it.
feel about transgender bathrooms? Like, so you can just walk into the same bathroom as the
As
one- 'cause
whatever.
if it's like the one stalls, I understand it being transgender, but it's gonna be like the big stalls or like multiple. It might have it like the pisser. What is it called? The
urinal?
urinal, and then they're gonna have the closed off ones too. But you might walk in there, you might see it.
A dude dressed like a girl.
Yeah,
You know what? Like a Caitlyn Jenner.
yeah.
No, it would be the opposite. It
Well,
would be
pretty
opposite.
much
It would be
everybody's
like
gonna be able to go into the same bathroom.
See, I think. So think about it. Like, so if we want to be equal, men has their own bathroom, women have their own bathroom, and shouldn't transgenders have their own bathroom? Or is that excluded?
But that's kind of like
Excluding them.
that's kind of like being racist
Not
because it's
racist.
like
That's
if
like
you
black
go in
people have their
there,
own bathroom.
I think it should be one of those things where, let's say you are transgender, let's say you're fully trans
Then
over,
you should be able to go.
then you should be able to go over to the
Yeah.
girl bathroom because I know at my job I was at, we had a transgender John, and she was fully transgender over, but we knew it was a nigga before, but she used the woman bathroom.
And that's fine.
That's fine.
I honestly, I take what I said back. I think it's fine, period. I just think the way you said it is good, but the way I heard it was whatever you identify with. When you start throwing that around, then it gets weird because it
one
opens
day
up
you
the
can
doors
be-
for
yeah.
weirdos
Yeah.
that make it
Yeah.
bad for the transgenders who
Right.
actually just want to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Now you got these weirdo pedophile rapists
Yeah.
that just like, well, today, and like
wanna
once it
be a
becomes
man.
accepted, like of course
I
nobody
wanna be a
can.
woman.
They can go in a woman's bathroom now. It's not like there's police outside. It's like no,
Yeah.
but once it becomes accepted to just see a man walk into a woman's bathroom,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it gets weird.
Then it
gets
does.
It gets weird. Like,
Yeah.
like if you're transgender and if you're gonna go the route to change your clothes just to go in a woman's bathroom, fine, you do it. But when we get to the day where just even if you identify as a woman and maybe you aren't transgender, but you're gay,
right.
right? And you're gay, but a gay guy. some gay guys identify as women. Like they're not transgender. They're still guys. They identify as a woman, which is why they like sometimes they wear heels and stuff like that too. So let's say one day he just got Jordans on. He identifies as a woman and he walks in a woman's bathroom, and that becomes the norm.
Right.
Now you get just random people who fuck it up for the transgenders or the gay people, and they just walk in there and do some fuck shit.
Yeah,
now
like-
every time my girl go into the bathroom, I gotta be looking
worried,
to
yeah.
see if or my niece or my daughter or whatever.
Yeah.
I gotta be worried. I
True.
think that kind of makes it. It
Makes it weird.
it
I mean,
makes
I
it
think
weird.
they gotta you gotta have boundaries. I really think you gotta have boundaries, and it's about equal rights.
Yeah.
So I mean, I support I respect everybody. If you want to do that, that's fine. But I think it should be one of those things. If you are transgender, until you are fully committed over, just use what you were born with. When you fully get committed over, then use the bathroom. Be you.
Yeah.
Like why you
But
gotta?
yeah.
I guess you gotta have different bathrooms because I guess like the dudes.
But that's why
who
they got
change into
private bathrooms a
girls-
lot now, though.
Yeah, because the dudes who want to change into girls, I guess they want to look in the mirror
Yeah.
and do all that powder stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like it's just being too technical. Like if you gotta do all that, you want people to change facilities and they buildings for you and all that. Like that's not okay. Like
I mean, it's
Bro,
going
if you're
to.
transgender. You should be able to go to the girl's bathroom. If you have a vagina, go to the girl's bathroom.
you should, but
If you have a
it be
penis, you should go in the men's bathroom.
right. If you're fully changed, but there
Yeah.
be dudes who be like masculine, big as shit, just dressed up as women.
Nah, you gotta go in the men's
You
bathroom.
gotta go in the men's bathroom.
You gotta go in the men's bathroom.
Right,
Sorry,
but
you got a penis.
but that won't be accepted though. You feel me?
yeah, I don't
If-
see. That's why I don't like that part.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, yo, like y'all taking it way too far. Like I'm not trying to be opinionated, if whatever you are is what you are, but you taking it too far because now you got people changing their facilities just so you can use the bathroom. Like, you're made what you're made to be. Use that bathroom, that you are. If you're a female, use the female bathroom. If you a dude and you want to dress up as a female in public, I don't understand why, but
Wait, what? What did you-
if you a dude, you want to dress up as a female, you can't go into the female bathroom just because you want to feel like a female that day.
No.
So you need to come out as a dude with your fucking jean jacket on and your jeans and
This
go
nigga
pick.
is
You know what I
racist
mean?
as
Go to the
shit.
bathroom in a fucking male bathroom. Like that's
Yeah, if you have a penis, you should.
you.
use the
That's
men's
not
Yeah,
okay.
use the
Like,
male
I
bathroom.
don't feel comfortable with my sisters, like you said, my nieces going into the bathroom with a dude who feels like dressing like a female today.
Nah, I mean, at that point, you gotta go in the male bathroom.
That's
And,
you know what I mean?
I've seen that. Like, you might be a gay guy a gay guy, but you like to dress up as a female, but you're not trying to transgender. You're just,
Yeah, 'cause then it
you like
gives-
to be, you're just gay and you like to dress like a female.
Right, and
So
then
you use the male bathroom.
and it gives
Usually they go in a
dudes-
stall.
It gives the rapists the weird idea to dress up as women to get easier access.
Stick to the guns, man. Just go in your bathroom. Like, it don't make it complicated, because most times with gay people, they'll still go to the men's bathroom because they like saying that they're gay, but they like, I'm still a man at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's what, you know what I
Right,
mean?
you're
So
not gonna go use the
I've
women's
seen
bathroom.
gay men all in the. The thing is, I would have liked it if we just didn't talk about it. Like, why do we have to put it on the news? Like, why don't if
That's
if
what
it's
I'm
a
saying.
transgender, I don't even know they're transgender. Just go to the bathroom.
But it was funny because some
True.
females was like, you know how some of the females who just with the low haircut and all that.
Yeah.
So and now they dressing more boyish. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They dress like us. So
Yeah.
they said that a female walked into the bathroom, and they all turned like because they thought it was
a dude.
yeah, but it was just really a chick was with like a low nice haircut like ours.
Yeah,
And,
but
you
she
know.
was gay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
So
mean,
it
that
kinda-
does make it tough though,
It
because
do make it tough, but it's just like
so you're saying like she would have wanted to possibly use the men's bathroom because she's making the
it's
girls
just making
uncomfortable.
it's making girls uncomfortable. I think
Yeah, so
because then when you see a dude walk in,
you don't
might
know
think,
if it's a girl or not.
yeah. So now they walk in, it's like
It's complicated.
you gotta
It is.
let them because you can't be like get out of here because now it's
You're being-
sexist
you're
now.
being-
Now
yeah,
you
you're
can
being
get sued. Or
prejudiced.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
and some be like, sometimes you don't know that it is hard to tell, and they'll be like, no, I am a female. You be like, oh shit,
Right, and
There's
I'm
some
only-
girls that look like dudes.
And I'm only bringing this up because women's safety is important because they are weaker than us, and all it takes is a dude to
This nigga care about safety.
no for real.
And honestly,
real.
we are moving into a different world and society where come 10 years from there, there's going to be a lot more transgender, so I guess I can't. I guess I will say I understand why it needs to be discussed on the news, because there are some type of ground rules that probably need to be laid. Because once our kids are older, think about it. 10 years ago, maybe when we was in high school, this really wasn't that accepted. So you had a lot of men who wanted to be women, or women that wanted to be men that
They
didn't go
couldn't do
through
it.
with it.
Right.
So because it wasn't accepted, but now it's in the public eye is okay, which I agree it should be okay, but it's going to be way more. So maybe there does need to be some ground rules laid out. But I think it's as simple as, what do you look like? If you look like a girl, you go to the girl's bathroom, whether you got a dick or not. If you look like a girl, go to the girl's bathroom. I don't know. I can't, because there's some girls that look like guys and they're straight and they have a vagina, but they look
So
a
you
little
saying they should go
masculine.
to the girl? They should go to the male's bathroom.
No. If you look, if you got a dress
'Cause
on,
there's girls that look like dudes and they dress like dudes. You saying they should go to the male's bathroom?
yeah, not the ones.
That's what they want to be though.
Not the ones that are like with like titties that just got on baggy jeans and shit.
But I'm saying they obviously comfortable
Then
looking like that. They should probably use
go
the
to
men's bathroom.
Go to the
there,
men's
right?
bathroom. Go to the men's bathroom. Whatever you look like, go to whatever bathroom you want, as long as you look like what's going
right,
in the bathroom.
Right, you can't go to the woman's bathroom and look like a man.
me. Yeah,
Right.
You shouldn't be able
unless
to do
you
that.
really are a female.
Right. Like if a
But that's
trans,
what's throwing it off though.
so like if Bruce Jenner wanna use the men's bathroom, he can still use the men's bathroom. He's a man.
He is a man.
right, but say like I don't know, because there's not really any famous
Young
people.
M.A.
If Young M.A. like just had a fitted on
Yeah,
and
She
they
go to the
wanted,
woman's
and they wanted
bathroom.
to use the woman's bathroom.
she a woman.
I'm saying, but that's not, because then it can make another nigga who kind of look, you know what I mean, got the.
But that never changed though. Like, why is that? That's always been that way.
For a long
That's
time.
always. I mean, there's always been women that
But it's
look.
not. But it's not accepted though. Like if a nigga who look like, because Young M.A. could pass for a nigga. Like there's niggas who look like Young M.A.
Yes.
So if a nigga who walked in the bathroom look like Young M.A. right now, you'll probably get the eye. You know what I mean? People probably look crazy at you,
So,
but
okay,
you'll get away with it.
Are
but,
you talking about transgenders? I've never met a girl that I could be wrong, but for the most part, I know Young M.A.'s a girl, bro. Like when I seen her rapping, I didn't have nobody to tell me
But
she's
you
a
never
girl.
seen like a Puerto Rican.
There are some one-offs to where you be like, damn, that does look like a nigga. But Young M.A. looks like a girl.
Yeah.
But you never seen like a Puerto Rican nigga with long hair, like no facial hair.
You look like a girl, no.
Nah,
Unless he's trying to look like a girl.
nah.
I never seen a nigga who want to look like a dude that look like a girl.
I seen niggas who kind of like could pass for
Because they got like maybe feminine features.
and long
Puerto Rican dudes
hair,
be like
and they
doing
got
their
the
eyebrows.
long-
Eyebrows.
the
yeah.
long
But even that remind you of like Snoop, you know, with The Wire. Like,
Look like a nigga.
But there's
but
always
she
gonna be
could tell,
enough.
you could tell she's a girl though, you know.
Like, we can't make it perfect.
Yeah.
So I mean, there has to be a rule, because it sounds like you don't want either one to happen.
Nah, I'm just
There has to be one or the other.
It's not
It
about
does.
what I want. I'm just throwing it out there, seeing how people feel. I don't even know what I want. I'm
Right,
just
right.
like, I don't want niggas to be able to walk into the bathroom with, say, if I have a daughter or my niece or my sister, my mother, you feel me, and just get away with on
Right.
some crazy stuff. But then again, you gotta care about people's feelings and what they were, how they were born too. So
Yeah, that's why I say it makes it difficult that now they're talking about it, because then they throw out words like whatever you identify with, and then that's the only statement that I kind of probably don't agree with 100%, because then you just leave the door open for, like I said, creeps to be like, well, I identify as a woman today,
Right.
and they look like a man, like
Right.
period, like they're not a woman, they a man being creepy,
Right.
and once that becomes the norm, then it gets weird.
But
So
I think you should bring up the point about how you said that if black, I don't know if you said it, but if gay rights becomes a big thing, it's going to kind of knock black history and black and civil rights out the way, because now it's like, okay, well, you black and you don't get your rights. Well, I'm gay and I don't get my rights. So what's the difference?
I don't
know
think
what
it
I
should
mean?
ever be. Black went through. Well, I mean, the
they
thing
went through more with slaves.
They
It's not-
did, but
Yeah.
at the same time, but the way they're
Gay
fighting
people
for
are
gay
going
rights,
through a lot. They're going through a lot too. Like
they're
I
getting
sympathize
killed
for
for
them.
and all that.
Yeah, and
Right.
Yeah, and they
So
killing
is
themselves.
it kind of like because it can wipe out.
They're fighting the same fight to a different degree.
Right. So
Yeah.
it kind of can like not even its way out, but kind of like level it.
You saying it be as important?
Yeah.
No, Okay, no, maybe now because we got black presidents, so I mean, you see a lot of black people being marginalized and shit like that, but that's behind closed doors. You see black people getting killed on TV, but that's just because that's what they're showing us. Because there's a lot of white people getting killed on TV too, so that goes back to being marginalized. They want to keep people oppressed. That's why they're showing that on the news, because there's white people getting killed by white cops, or white people getting killed by black cops too. But they don't want to show that on the news because, for whatever reasons, I don't know why they always showing us the black ones on the news, but I say that to say, it's not going to be as important as it was when Harriet Tubman was trying to get out of slavery, right? So it may be bigger. It may seem bigger than black rights right now because it's just a hot topic, right?
It is.
We've came a long way. We've gotten a lot more rights than we have got.
Right.
Their fight will never be as extreme as our fight was. No one's will. We were slaves, bro. Like, that's the worst of the worst. We were treated worse than anything or body. We were like treated like animals. We weren't called people. We were chattel.
You don't think it'd be no whatever white supremacy government propaganda trying to do that though?
What?
Like trying to push the black history and whatever the black man went through out the way to try to push this gay agenda? Because
there's black gay people.
I know, but it's like now that's becoming more important than what than racism.
Right now they're still being discriminated on.
So
openly.
But there's there's racism
I know, but
too.
but a lot of the racism is like behind closed doors. Puppet pulling, like
it's not
like
as,
they're not like, hey nigger. There's a lot. I mean, maybe if you go into like the deep southern place, but there's people every day in schools being called fag, gay. You're not going to schools and white people calling black people niggers like that, bro. It's not happening,
right? But do you think gay people like bring that upon themselves? Because
they going through a lot of shit right now,
but I be seeing, no offense, because whatever you are. But I be seeing some gay people kind of like
being extra,
like.
But they're not.
But that's who they are, though.
But listen, they're not being extra. They're just acting like women, so we think that's extra because the gay dudes just be acting like women.
Yeah.
But we think it's extra because it's a man doing it.
Nah, but I feel like women don't even act like that.
You
dog.
know some hype women, bro.
Like I know hype women, but it'd be
we
like
went to school with some. I don't want to say
but
names.
it'd be like they be like ratchet women that you know that.
Right. Just like there's some gay dudes that's not ratchet.
No, but there's gay dudes that they're not ratchet, but they act like ratchet women.
Because they feel like a ratchet woman.
But they wasn't. But you could tell they weren't brought up like these women are. You feel me?
Perfect example. I know it's kind of weird to say it, but ATL, Nunu. Remember, she was living in suburb, but she wanted to act ratchet.
She was ratchet
because she loved that feeling that it gave her, and that's what she wanted to be.
Yeah, that's what she wanted. Just like not all gay dudes act that way, and they still get called fag and shit like that. So just because. I know what you're saying. There are some that want to make it known more that they're gay, but I don't think it's that. I think that they just identify like the ones that's chilling are like a chilling girl. Then there's some that's wild. They're like a wilding girl. Like we know chilling girls, we know wild girls.
So they
we
act like,
and they feel like that. They feel like that makes them comfortable because some people that are
not
gay.
Even that, they probably just think
that's them.
That's what I am.
That's what they
not
are.
even I'm comfortable. Just
this is me. This is who I've been.
Trying. Obviously, that's what. She just because you live in the suburbs don't mean you can't be ratchet. So just because you're a man don't mean you can't feel like you're a ratchet.
So
does
that make it okay to like? I'm not saying okay. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying it's not okay to be gay, whatever. But is that okay? Is it making it okay to be what's not the norm? So say like if you are a pedophile or like a killer, is it bringing it that type of stuff to be okay with? You know what I mean? Like, okay, so gay back in the day, gay wasn't okay. Like you would get crucified, killed, burned.
Just like black wasn't okay.
Yeah, right. So there's people out there who like children, but it's not okay. But there's a community of people who like doing weird stuff like that. You feel me? So is it gonna is being like being gay, making gay accepted? Is that gonna make like more stuff that wasn't accepted be accepted?
No, because you're comparing it to people who hurt people.
But it's a sin. They're trying to say it's a sin. Remember we said sin is sin?
What's a sin?
Being gay.
So is having sex before marriage.
But
so is that a bad thing? We don't get stoned for that.
I think they're
That's not
thinking
a
of it.
valid
Yeah,
argument.
I think what it is see if you have it.
Bro, you just
Be-
compare being gay to being a pedophile.
Right, that's different because you're harming
like-
because gay people
harming people.
Like people being gay is not harming other people.
Bro, a
You may not
murderer
like
kills
it,
somebody.
but if you're raping a
not
little
even
girl,
close.
like you're a rapist. Like that's nasty. You're hurting her.
I'm
like she's
saying,
not.
But what if they think that's okay? Because
No, there are people that think that's okay. I
Right,
think
but
they're
we don't.
sick.
But we don't think being gay is okay. And I'm not saying just us. I'm saying like as a country, it's not okay to be gay.
But
Like,
it's different. It's even if we don't think it's okay, it's not hurting anybody.
But listen, it's also
but
what I want to
it
say.
kind of is though, because if everybody turns gay, we're not going to reproduce. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The thing I say about it is I don't think, and I could be, people can maybe think I'm wrong for saying this, but I think when you're, I don't want to say it that way, but I think it's like a chemical imbalance, bro. So it's like you have more estrogen than testosterone, or you have more testosterone than estrogen. So like I think people are born gay. They're
okay,
born gay.
but
There's
some
nothing they can
people
do
are
about
born
it.
pedophiles.
They are born pedophiles, and they need help.
So do gay people need help?
Nah, because I don't think there's no change in it. I think
I'm saying so. That's what I'm asking. Like,
no,
I'm
no,
not-
because you know why? The only reason why pedophiles need help is because they act on what they. There's people who are pedophiles and they like born that way, but they know it's wrong, so they're like, I'm not doing it. But in my
there's some
mind, I
people
want to
who's
have.
gay and they don't act on it.
Then that's fine because you're not like it's not harmful to have pedophile thoughts.
So-
it's harmful if you hurt somebody. Like so a pedophile means they will fuck your kid, bro.
And
That's hurting
and
you.
a gay person mean they'll fuck your dad.
But if your dad's okay with it, then your dad gay too.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Then your dad gay, bro.
Right, but at the same time, like, is that the natural thing?
A lot of shit isn't natural. It's not
Okay,
natural to
and-
have
and-
6 fingers, but some people are born that way.
And it's not natural to want to touch a kid.
Right, but that you're harming that kid. You're fucking that kid, and he's not okay with it, bro. now, if a gay dude's fucking your brother wants to have sex with that gay dude. So it's
got you.
it's consensual.
Consensual.
Yeah,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Like rape and pedophile is the same thing, bro. Even if a kid wants to have sex with an older person, he's a kid. He can't make that, or she can't make that decision, bro.
yeah.
You're harming somebody.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying because technically, I think, and I could be wrong, I think there is a chemical imbalance. I don't think it's wrong. Because you're not harming anybody, so that's what I say. That's what I say about the gay. I'm like, I don't mind gay people because you're not hurting me. You're not changing my life. You know, you do what makes you happy.
Right.
But
right.
then now when you're raping kids, bro, like that's,
Then that's the
wrong.
issue. Yeah, that's a
You know what I mean?
problem.
That's different. Like
We
you
got a
can't
problem.
compare a gay person to a pedophile. Just not. I get what you're saying. Like because I do know what you're saying. I don't think. And I'm not saying there should be sympathy for pedophiles, but I'm saying there are some people that just they can't help it. Like they're just fucked up, and they need help, not jail. Just like there's some murderers that kill people just because you angry and you being a dickhead, and then some dude fucked your girl or something. That's drawing. But there's some dudes who just like got the
Kill.
twitch and they just killing.
They kill because it gives them a feeling that they might like. It's weird.
Then they need help. The
Yeah.
people that are killing because they can't help it. Like it's something that's like you could be schizophrenic and you can think like if you do wet, right? Like I know somebody that did wet and they killed their girlfriend because they thought their girlfriend was like a monster or some shit like that. There's some people who feel that way without doing wet. Like that's just they have a disease. Like just like because think about it. We treat. And I hate to go too far off topic, but like, let's say there are people that are mentally disabled, right? And we say you gotta celebrate that. You gotta like don't laugh at them. Like they're mentally disabled. They were born that way. Some of these, and I hate it because it sounds harsh, but some of these pedophiles. But I'm not even gonna say pedophiles. Some of these murderers, because you touch kids, that shit is fucking weird. I can't get down with that. But some of these murderers are that way. Like they're mentally challenged. And they just now a lot of them aren't, but the ones that are, I think you need to treat them like the other mentally challenged people that aren't hurting people.
Right.
The mentally challenged.
How do you decipher it?
I think you can perform tests, right? Can't you perform tests to know if somebody like they know a baby's gonna be autistic when they're still in the stomach, right?
Right, before they can speak, like they know your kid is gonna be autistic like when they're like 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think there's tests that can be run, and I don't
Because
think
you're not performing at the they'll make you read certain things or the way you respond. Like that's how you know. Like most parents know because they already got their kid in different things. Like there's some grown kids that are like 5 or 6 and they got them like teaching them ABCs because they just don't get it.
I feel y'all. So yeah, we all say it like that. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
different.
Like I ain't got no problem with gay people. I just wanted to, you know what I mean, break it down. And even for people who just listening, you know, it I guess gay being is okay once y'all explain like that. It's not, you know.
I mean, it's just hard. It's harder for us.
Because pedophile is
yeah
sin because you don't know. But if you gay, you got a choice.
pedophile, you're hurting somebody.
Right.
Period. If you're harming people, that's wrong. If you're not harming people, do what the fuck you want. That's how I feel. Like if it's not hurting anybody,
right.
like physically, do what you want, or even emotionally. Like you shouldn't like bully people either. I guess that's fucking weird too. But I'm just saying, like,
what if it's only not hurting nobody but yourself?
What do you mean?
Like, so say like when you say if it's not hurting nobody. So say if this person kills somebody and he doesn't think it's hurting nobody,
right? Then he needs help.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said.
Because mentally something's off. Yeah, the fact that you think you can kill somebody and you don't feel like you did nothing wrong. Because there are some people who kill people and be like, this was a Call of Duty. This is what I was called to do. I feel good about it. Like, you know what I mean?
So are we right?
Though.
Are we right?
That
is a little different because that's the way they were trained and raised. Yeah,
you know it's wrong, but you're doing it like the people like the I hate to bring religion into it. No, but like somebody who says I'm gonna kill these people for in the name of Allah because I'm gonna go to heaven and get 100 virgins. You know you're doing something wrong, but you like the prize is worth it. It's worth me doing something wrong. That's different than somebody being born and just killing somebody just off of a twitch because they think that person is like Jason Voorhees.
What about hunting? How you feel about that?
Hunting like animals and shit?
Because animals are alive.
Yeah, I think that. Honestly, I think it's wrong. I think it has to be across the board. You can't crucify my man Vic just because y'all choose to have dogs in your home, but it's okay to go out and kill deer. Why?
Right.
Why?
I mean, I agree with you there. I don't think it's wrong for killing deer.
That was
because we eat it.
Dog.
That's how we eat.
Nah, but people
we just
don't
eat dogs.
People eat dogs though. People eat dogs.
So should you be able to kill dogs?
People eat dogs.
Well, like just shoot them?
Yeah, because the people that shoot deer aren't. Some of them aren't shooting them to eat them. They're shooting them for game,
to have fun.
To target practice.
High in a tree.
Want to know how to kill a deer
and fucking shoot it and look at it as it
I don't think it's right. And also, Vic's intention wasn't like I'm gonna kill this dog. It was like it was a sport. It was like
they were killing dogs.
I mean, they were killing dogs, but I don't think he was like, yo, I fucking hate this dog.
He would electric.
Yeah, they would kill it. Well, mainly because the dog was hurt. It was hurting. It was hurting.
And it probably had nothing.
Put out his misery.
It was a business for them. At the end
that
of the
was
day.
wrong.
But you can't crucify him for that because I'm pretty sure there's football players that be hunting and shit.
No. The reason why I think it's both wrong though. Like I think it's wrong to kill a fucking deer, bro. It's just wrong. Like to do it on purpose, I think that's wrong. I'm not like some animal advocate,
right?
But
unless you gonna eat it.
To realize, no, that's wrong, bro. All this shit's wrong.
But dog, you said we eat. You said we was bred to eat animals. What are you saying?
Right, but yeah, I guess you're right.
If you need it, like I mean,
I guess you're right.
But
because
you can't
I guess if a lion kill us, is he wrong? Nah, it's just his nature. He's going.
But you can't just be. I mean, but you can't just be out.
Okay,
there.
then we can't do it unless you like a farmer and you kill deer and sell the meat. That's different. But when you just out there hunting for game, how do you differentiate that? Though? I guess how do you differentiate that? So should it be?
It should be a donation. If you do it and you donate the thing.
So should you have to have like a license because you are a butcher or a farmer?
Right.
A license
it should be
policed.
Yeah, it should be policed.
To where if you get caught just doing it for
deer
game.
hunter.
Right.
You gotta take a test, just like a truck driver or a fucking.
That'd be different. You know what I mean? Because now you're either getting the deer for yourself for supper, or you're selling it to somebody else,
and they're gonna send it.
To the market.
Who do hunt it and chop it up and put it in the freezer.
For sure.
Yeah.
But there's motherfuckers out there who killing them
and cut the head off and put it on the wall.
Killing just live things, like they stepping on spiders, they shooting deer.
Just like you allowed to go into other countries and hunt lions. There's people that do that because it gives them like a as long as it's not on like a reserve, because it gives them like a
a champion feel.
Yeah, like I killed, and they'll take like a picture with the
Right,
lion and
right.
show like I killed the lion and shit.
I always see people taking pictures with stuff they hunted and killed. I'm like, man, yo,
I think that's fucked
they
up.
had a
Though.
life.
That shit
though.
got a family, bro.
a life.
Yeah, bro.
Like stuff that's organs that's working inside them. They there for a reason.
Like if they see a lion, they're gonna run, which means obviously they want to live.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like they not like like anything. I guess that's wrong because we be killing ants and shit. But the reason why I kill bugs in my crib because I think that shit could possibly bite me and maybe harm me.
Yeah.
I'm killing it for a survival tactic. I'm killing it because that shit can fly up my nose in my sleep. Like I'm killing it for other reasons. Like because who knows what that spider has? It could be
Exactly.
venomous.
You could get your leg amputated because of that spider.
Yeah, or it can't carry a disease or something.
If I could put outside, I do. But if it, you know, what I mean?
For I do that too.
That's usually my. I think about it. It's not like
Yeah.
I'm just a savage.
Sometimes I don't be having like a lot. Like if it's a bee, I'm getting that spray, brother.
Right,
I'm
right.
sorry, you might sting me. I salute your
But
life.
as
If
long
you
as you
outside, I
got
ain't
that
fucking with
heart
you.
where it's like I'll let something go. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just not like bug, bah, oh shit, bah, you feel me? Not just out here just killing shit.
Right.
Like it's
It depends. Yeah, it just depends. I mean,
So yeah, I mean, I just think long story short, I think Mike Vick, and I love Mike Vick, but I understand why he went to jail. But if you gonna crucify him, you have to make hunting deer for game illegal.
for real.
For everybody across the board, yeah.
And it's gonna be.
That's a good point.
Because you know who
Maybe you're not
runs.
torturing them by having them fight each other, but sometimes they shoot them in their stomach and they just be, you know what I mean? They be going through pain, and some of them put them out their misery by shooting them in their head, but some of them don't. Some of them sit there and like
Right.
watch them struggle. You know what I mean? So I think that shit is
That's
just as
deer
wrong.
too. That's just the same thing as deer.
yeah.
They just
Yeah, that's what I'm
people
saying.
just they
People don't
love
eat
deer.
dog. Yeah,
Our country
Love dogs.
love
you mean.
dogs. I mean,
Yeah.
it's America. It's man's best friend.
and a
'Cause
dog can be a friend. It could warm up to you. And
It's a
run to
mate.
you
Because a
and listen.
rabbit, some people got rabbits as pets, but if I go out and kill a rabbit, it's
I'm not
okay.
gonna say nothing.
Yeah, nobody
Rabbit's
cares.
leg. Got my rabbit's leg.
People
Dogs
only care
listen.
about what
Dogs
they.
listen to you. They not humans, but they like if it was humans, monkeys, then dogs.
Bro, you
know
can
what I mean?
treat, but I'm saying like a good trainer can train anything to listen
Yeah,
to you.
you're right. You're
You
right.
see what I'm saying? Like,
True.
I mean, maybe not anything because I guess it depends on what size brain you
Yeah,
have.
they all have
but,
the same things.
Yeah, like people.
Like
kill-
a bird will keep coming, like a duck,
Yeah.
it'll keep coming back to you if
Yeah.
you feed it.
It
It probably
probably
won't
feed it.
listen to you,
Right.
but it'll come back to you like
Right.
it's yours.
Yeah, like a dog isn't really listening to you though. If you think about it, he can't understand you. He
Right.
just knows when you say that,
The pattern.
it means sit and you'll give me a treat.
It's a pattern.
Right. Yeah, that's no different than a duck. Like a
Right.
duck know when you shake the thing. You mean like cats don't really be sitting like that? You can train them to sit,
Right.
but they're domesticated too. So
Right.
I don't think dogs are listening to you.
Nah.
They just have a
It's a pattern.
little bit more intelligence to know. Hey, I want what I want. I know this motherfucker feeds me, he
Right.
keeps me from outside.
Right. Dogs
and
ain't
when
learning without no treats.
right, yeah, you need some type of treats.
Yeah, you
Like,
do. They
you
were like, I
start
gotta eat.
with the treats.
Gotta have my pops.
Like nigga, I ain't sitting for shit
Right.
unless you pull out them treats.
Oh, you got the
Eventually,
you
then
got the
start
bones.
doing
All right, I'll sit down.
Right,
But
that's how you train them.
1 second though, you better hurry up.
Yeah, you better bring them fucking bones. Now, eventually, later on, we had 2 hours, so we can wrap it up soon or whatever. I want. But I'm saying later on, they'll start listening to you when you just say sit. But the only reason why they got that way is because you've given them
Yeah,
motherfucking treats.
treat.
Yeah, you get them
Not
treats.
listening.
Yeah, that's real shit.
So I still don't get why they did that to my man Vic. Like,
Nah, I get why they did it to
did
Vic.
they have him doing it on camera? I mean, say
I
people
wasn't
was
on camera.
telling.
I think he took the fall though. Like he didn't say
It was-
I didn't do it. It was them.
Right,
Like,
right,
he
right.
knew.
But
like,
that's when his boys, if anything, should have stepped up. But either way it goes, he still would have did time because it was in his shit.
and he admitted to running the ring, but he said and I get both sides. Like I get why he went to jail. I'm not saying I think what he did was wrong, bro. I like dogs too. Just like if someone was fighting fucking lions, I would think the same thing. Like it's wrong whether he's Vic or whether he was my next door neighbor. Like dog, like like these dogs don't want to fight each other. You're making them fight each other.
Right, right.
And I think it's on the other side of the spectrum. He said growing up, it was like what he grew up in, like what the 90s. So he was
Right.
like early 90s. He was like dog fighting was it was the norm. So when I grew up and I went up the street to see the cool dudes, they were fighting dogs. So growing up, I knew it was wrong. I just didn't know it was that wrong. Like he knew what he was doing probably wasn't right.
It's
right.
like, you know, like trying to fuck a lot of bitches is wrong.
Right. And what if one day they'd be like, hey, that's illegal. You going to jail.
Right.
So I think he knew it was illegal. He
Right.
just didn't know
It was-
because
it was
obviously he
probably
knew
like
it was
fighting
illegal
chickens
because he was
or-
covering like the rings or the houses. It was like covered
Yeah,
in like
'cause that
tent.
shit probably
And he was
vicious.
tinted that bitch
yeah,
out.
like
yeah.
like cockfights though, like chicken fights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They had them shits inside and tinted it up and all
Yeah.
that. Them just is not like out in the open.
Yeah.
Them shits, but they have them though.
Yeah.
They have chicken fights and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's illegal.
Yeah, I think-
but
I-
I'm pretty
I think it's
sure
illegal. I don't know
all
if
them
we're
slave,
trying to
you
do
know them.
shit.
I'm not trying to go back to slave. I'm pretty sure slave masters and all them, like they had chicken fights, they had dog fights, they had nigga fights. Like
right.
it's all.
Oh
that.
yeah, we had all them fights.
It's like certain shit, but I mean, maybe it wasn't illegal then, but it's illegal now. I mean, I get why my nigga Vic went to jail, bro.
yeah, he had to go.
I get it.
Should where'd he go for 1 year or 2 years?
He went like 2 years or something.
Should have been that long.
I mean, I think he got off lucky, honestly.
Yeah, bro. Because it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of
Yeah.
like selling drugs. It's like you
But it was
profiting
your
off
first
of
event,
you
though. It was your
profiting
first
off of.
offense, though.
It's
I
not
mean,
only
but it
was
was-
he doing it, he was government.
He was considered murdering,
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
and it
bro.
was like, and the
found
thing is, it was
dogs buried in a ground, like-
buried in the ground, and like Dog Lovers is a big organization within America.
And
Like,
more
it's
than just
huge.
dog
Probably
lovers,
had
that's
a lot
wrong.
of people who told on him too.
Yeah, he did.
He
Probably
did.
could have had more years, huh?
And just like drugs, like one, it's hurting people. Two, you making all this money that's untaxable. So
Right,
that's
right,
another
right,
reason.
right,
Don't
right.
get it fucked up. The government, like, you can't just be making all this free money, my nigga. It's like selling drugs. Like the main reason is because they can't tax that shit. You making all this, you making this, you cheating. You cheating basically. You
Trying to
cheating
beat
you
the
cheating
system.
at life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
beating
why
the
he got
system.
locked up.
Yeah, no, that is why. That's why it's illegal. But
Right.
from somebody that doesn't give a fuck about taxing system, I still think, like, if he was my neighbor, I would be like, yo, you fuck. Like, I would fight you for that. Like, I would be like, yo, you drawing. I love Mike Vick. I'm not saying I want to fight Mike Vick, but I'm saying if my neighbor right now was fighting dogs, I would have some shit to say to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to the point where he might want to fight me. Because I'm be like, yo, you drawing. Like, what the fuck shit is
Yeah.
that? Like, you tripping. You know what I mean? Like, that's, you drawing.
Because it makes an uncomfortable environment.
Yeah, you just got dogs in here killing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you burying them and shit. Like, you doing
And it's
too
just,
much.
it's almost like too, like, let's say you see somebody getting bullied and you don't say nothing. It's just the same as if you're bullying them.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta say something.
Yeah, but maybe back and then when I get it because when I was a kid, like we knew it wasn't right, but pit bulls was a big thing, and nobody fought dogs.
But everybody wanted a pit bull.
everybody
though.
wanted a pit because you knew they was vicious. So I get why he did it.
Yeah. Because we used to do that. But like, yeah, sick 'em.
Sick 'em.
Sick 'em. Yeah.
But you just never followed through with it, right?
I
Yeah.
don't even know where we got that from. But it was probably from that dogfight shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Even in ATL, like, I mean, movies is movies, but it just show how that
that
part,
dog,
that
yeah.
them showing that part show how big dog fighting was.
Yeah.
But they didn't
Yeah.
have to show that part. They
No,
showed,
had them locked up in a cage. Them niggas is savages.
they
Like,
show how big dog fighting probably really was.
Yeah.
Was dog fighting in ATL?
Yeah, remember he had him in the cage.
We had him in
and
a
he
cage.
spilled it wasn't dog fighting, but he
But-
had all the pit bulls.
Oh yeah, he was feeding them and shit.
But he
yeah.
was fighting them shit.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. Yeah,
He was
nah,
a
nah,
drug
that's
dealer.
true.
He was fighting.
they
them
created,
shit.
they created the illusion. That's what it was.
The imagery, like you knew they was dog fighting, so it just showed how big dog fight. Probably was in ATL in Atlanta, and that's
Mm-hmm.
where Vic.
And then Vic was doing it in Virginia, but it's
Country.
It's still country, but I'm saying it's black.
Yeah, the
it's black
country.
market too. You on the black market. You like
Yeah,
we were saying, like government
yeah.
plays a big part.
All
in
that
it.
land, you probably don't got cops riding through neighborhoods like you do out here. It's just land.
Yeah.
People come through for a party, got beer, weed. They probably had dog fights.
Supposedly somebody snitched that like he was losing like money and shit like that. I think
Probably
that's how
did.
it was.
He's probably eating a banana. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like that shit.
Yeah, word. Yeah, getting cooked out here, getting his money taken, and his dog
Word.
killed. I mean,
Vic
Vic probably
in
had
there.
them invincible dogs.
Probably
He had the money.
He had the bitches.
probably
He had the
strongest
football.
dogs.
He had the football clout on ESPN every day.
Yo, he
You know what I'm
probably
saying?
had the
I'm
beast
in here
dog.
losing the Vicks dogs.
Yeah, right.
This is my life. He in
Dogs
there
probably
playing
like
football.
bears.
This is my best dogs is losing. Vic can go buy a new dog tomorrow. My best dog's losing. Nah, fuck that. I'm
Yeah,
telling
that hurt your feelings a little bit.
yeah.
bro.
Hurt
I
your
mean,
feelings.
It is what it is. So I get it, but like I said, it's gotta just be fair across the spectrum. You know what I mean?
I think we got some good convo in today.
Touch
though.
on everything.
Yeah.
But,
I don't think we touched on everything.
I think we touched on everything we needed to for this week. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Y'all need to comment, let us know what y'all want us to talk about, or just what what y'all think we was wrong about.
And if
today.
y'all listening, I need y'all to rewind back to the part where this nigga DeAndre was on some fuck shit about Shaq and tell him he was arguing with the wall. Like, what the fuck was he talking about? Man?
Listen,
was
I need y'all to
saying-
listen to this and just
yeah,
tell
just
him
go
he
back,
retarded.
listen, leave comments on it. We love the feedback though.
I was saying that Shaq didn't stack up, and you said he was, and then Will was cheerleading, so I was getting mad.
But I didn't even cheerlead though. That's the thing. I was just.
I said, Will, name 5 power forwards. He said, huh?
But I wasn't even in the
I do
conversation.
need y'all to tell us if Shaq stacked. Does that count as stacking up? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not saying I'm right. Who knows? Like,
Give
this
us-
is a topic where I guess
Give
it
us,
could go
give us
both
the
ways.
feedback.
Yeah, but I'm DHPOV, man.
Show off out.
I go by the name of Glorious Sin.
Holla at y'all.